massive sink. Like the best sink that you've ever seen in your life.
That is the best of kitchen sinks. It is the cleanest of sinks.
Oh, wow. It spent so long with a load of bleach inside. It's so clean. You have no idea. Oh.
I have never... Like, I could wash my face in this sink.
Are we back? Are we back? I think we're back. But
we are
now
back.
We're not seeing ice cap. We are seeing diamond dust.
There's a difference. Are you having hard times figuring out the difference between the two?
Oh, hard times pun. We'll take the hard times pun. We'll run with the hard times pun. We love hard times. That's hard times, Daddy. Sorry, that's a Dusty Rhodes impression.
Dusty Rhodes reference. Yeah, I got you.
Yep. I can't do a good Dusty Rhodes impression. My Macho Man's much better than Dusty Rhodes. Cream of the crop, yeah.
Oh, but it's not about Macho Man or Dusty Rhodes. It's about this. Oh, it looks like we got both feeds back.
We have returned, everyone.
Act
we are
One's
back.
boss, aka the homing attack the boss, on the left side of your screen. Meanwhile, we see Kokuns making their way through the stage,
making their way downtown, walking fast, faces past, and he's home now. Absolutely flying through, trying to get to his own homing shield, hitting these springs. So of course we can see that Motooni has, in that little bit of downtime that we just had, built himself a bit more of a lead here, utilising that homing shield to its best advantage, because that is by far the easiest thing to use for that boss. Kokuns is also going to do that as well. Go to the left, go jump up, but hopefully he doesn't get hit by the ice, which means he would lose his shield. There we go, he doesn't get hit, he just has to be careful. The enemy's coming through to the right. Now Motooni is, again, making the most of this. I believe Motooni may lost his shield, but I think he might be going for a lightning shield. Nearly said electricity shield then. I don't know what game I'm playing. I'm not playing a game, I'm watching, I'm commentating.
You're watching video games.
Yeah, Motooni's got himself the electricity shield, using that double jump to his advantage, flying through everything like it doesn't mean anything, and he's doing a very good job at it as well. Unfortunately, because of the stream being down, it means that we did miss those really difficult jumps at the very, very start of Diamond Dust Act 1. Hopefully, we will see that again for the second time a little bit later. Maybe even a third time.
Maybe even a third. This is a
back a little bit later. Awesome stuff. So, Motooni is doing a spin dash, jumping up, using that double jump once more for his advantage. Kokuns kept that homing shield all the way through. I believe he's also going to go for the lightning shield. We are on Metropolis Ice boss at Motooni, because of course it's just a Metropolis boss, but with ice instead and snowmen. And Motooni using that double jump once again. He is gone. That boss is now an ex-boss. It no longer matters. It no longer exists. Hitting the capsule, Sonic has got through Act 2, which means Motooni has got through Act 2. Flying like an eagle. Wow, so many viewers lost because we went off screen for 2 minutes. It's great.
Oof.
Everyone needs to get back and watch this ridiculousness, because this is going very, very well.
All right, we're going into Volcano Valley.
Yes. Now, Volcano Valley Act 2 is where you start to see all the really, really weird things. However, Motooni should hopefully try and use the invincibility and the lightning shield, got it right this time, combined to do some incredibly good jumps. This is where, of course, Raph went wrong last time with missing some of the jumps and losing his shield a bit too early, which meant that he got a little bit stuck and wasn't 100% sure where to go. But hopefully Motooni won't have the same issue here. Dashing through, that looks good to me. So he just needs to make sure he keeps this shield. If you lose this shield, it's a pretty bad juju. There we go, that's worked up lovely, that's great. Big dashes, and going to drop down here and get himself into the boss arena pretty darn quick, and he might even use this lightning shield, nearly said electricity shield, oh my word, lightning shield, to try and jump through the boss arena. But Motooni's stream has frozen. We have lost it. We are watching Kokuns instead. Kokuns is going to the right, he's going to the left, he's going up, he's going down, he's going all around, and he's going in every direction that you could imagine, through the walls, bypassing. Kokuns is using the same techniques as Motooni and Raph did to try and get through this section very, very quickly. But again, if he loses his lightning shield, got it right this time, then that could be catastrophic, because it means that the backups are much more difficult to find. Ben, our lovely Ben in Sweden, knows exactly what they are. Motooni has resumed, that's great. And he's also on to the, the boss here. Is he going to use the lightning shield to double jump his way to the top and to victory? Let's hope so, because it's a gorgeous strat. Everyone needs to see it, everyone needs to enjoy it. And he's doing it, he's doing it, he's doing it in Huggies, it's wonderful! Look at those double jumps, everyone. The double jumps, absolutely magnificent, hitting the spring, so he doesn't have to double jump that time, getting the extra life, using the double jump alongside the peel out to get up to Mecha Knuckles. And Kokuns is doing a similar situation. It looks gorgeous. This is a beautiful bit of speed running. If you ever thought that speedrunning is not an art, you haven't seen this section of the game. It's gorgeous. It needs to be put in a museum or something along those lines. Hopefully Motooni will get all the right hits. It should be fantastic. Kokuns with the double jump and the peel out to get up to that section, skipping a few seconds of time. You can, of course, use a bit of a clip using the fire shield to get onto the left-hand side and get 2 early hits onto Mecha Knuckles. However, it's actually going to be a little bit slower, so you want to do the double jumps and you want to get up to the top, and it's going to be lovely.
Meanwhile, Motooni starting Act 2, going right on through. This is where the act, this is where we just start skipping a stage, right? Like, I don't even, how much of this stage have I ever seen? I don't know. Well, there goes, like, a lot of it.
Yep, very, very quick. These are the only real major skips in this game. And as Iona said, this is, oh wow, Motooni.
Wow, that was fast.
Oh wow, that's
dry
so
on that
fast.
one.
It broke the sound barrier. 25 seconds into the boss of VV2 is unbelievable scenes, Jeff. Oh my golly gosh. Let's see if Kokuns can get situation. We know that he's going to get a nice quick try on the elevator skip. Spin dash to the left, jump up, spin dash. There we go. Lovely stuff from Kokuns. Let's see if he can get this first try as well. We get 2 first tries in this one. I'm going to be so very happy. Oh, he's going to use the paw strats. Is he going to see it? He gets it!
Yes, he does!
Amazing! And he gets it in 25 seconds as well!
Oh my gee, this is...
We've done it, Reddit! We've done it!
What an Act 2 in this race. Like, holy.
Yeah, this is...
We're seeing legends in the making right now.
History. See, I find this game incredibly difficult to run. That's why I'm not part of this tournament as a runner, even though I have played it far too much over the last 6 weeks. However, the big problem I find is that it's such a good run to watch because all the skills involved with doing, because it is a tough game. It's a really, really tough game. The bosses, they take no prisoners
they're nothing to
whatsoever.
Scoff at. They are nothing to scoff at.
They're nothing to scoff at indeed. So when you see people like Motooni, like Kokuns, absolutely clawing through these bosses without any remorse whatsoever, it's absolutely magnificent to enjoy. It's such a good thing to view, and it's such a good thing to experience as well. Like we talked about Popo, like we talked about Rafamir, that wasn't a race, that was just an experience. This is a similar situation. This is an experience, chat. This is such a great experience. You need to watch this. You need to watch this 12 times over. Maybe not that much. That's a bit extreme.
I mean, how many times are they going to be watching this over the course of the tournament? So, maybe more than 12. Maybe more than 12.
Yeah. I mean, if we have 3 races in this one, technically we've already got like 6 views. So, oh, Motooni lost his fire shield by hitting the Orbinaut. Oh no, that Orbinaut. He is hopefully not going to make it worth Orbinaut. Let's go fly down there, jump into the elevator, and flash a little bit through. And Lakis, no, I am a good Christian boy. I don't do stuff like that. You know me when I get excited. That sounds wrong. Whatever.
Whoa.
Good gracious, O'Reilly.
Don't threaten chat with a good time.
Rolling down, falling through, and we are getting very, very close to RMG. Random Metal Generation, which separates...
Let's not ignore the fact that
everything.
Kokuns has managed to keep the fire shield so far, so that's,
very, very good from Kokuns.
Very
really,
beneficial
really
for them.
there.
That can make up some of the lost time that they've dealt with over the course of this run.
Who are we going to see
Not
first?
to mention, RNG can also be very mean to one or both players.
That
We
is
definitely
correct.
don't want to see a whole lot of bad Metal Sonic stuff happening.
But we have got Mecha Sonic on the left-hand side of the screen from Sonic 3 and Knuckles, of course. And then we're going to have Bouncy McBounce Face Redux.
Bouncy boy.
He is not great. But Mecha Sonic has gone, which means that Bouncy McBounce Face Redux is a little bit less dangerous.
Got the setup. There it
get in
is.
the setup. Look at that. That's gorgeous. But
And
Kokuns
we
is the
get-
boss as well.
and we
Look
get
at that
silver.
recovery. And Silver Sonic from Sonic the Hedgehog 2 in the Death
This
Egg.
is actually very generous.
That's
overall.
really good RNG. Kokun's not getting such a good start in RNG because he's got Bouncy McBounce Face. But with Fire Shield means that he can get it. And I say that, there's Commentator's Curse gone. Bounce Face might go soon, but Kokuns does get Metal Sonic from Sonic CD, and that's not a good one. As we've said multiple times, Metal Sonic is relentless, Metal Sonic is ruthless, Metal Sonic has no remorse.
He doesn't want to kill you, he just wants to kill your runs. Like, it's really bad. Seeing him in any capacity, even if you can knock him out quickly, it's just not quickly.
That's exactly right. Quickly is not quickly for Metal Sonic. It's probably the worst one that you can get of the 5 bosses. Who'd have thought that
real shame.
5 bosses is a good idea? Very few people. But we've got Mark II now as well. Mark II's a little bit of a rough rider as well.
Mark II and he's still dealing with Metal Sonic, and Mark II is not letting him get a hit on Metal Sonic. This is a really rough double team right now.
He's getting the ring!
This is a really rough double team. Okay, there we go. Double team is done. Now it's just Mark II. Gotta stay away when he's spinning around so he doesn't keep going. Oh, there it is. Made that rookie move. Got to get away from him once he spins, otherwise he just keeps going. There we go.
On all of this, we are missing Motooni just absolutely flying through Giga 2, excuse me. Making sure he's not getting hit in bad ways, going through the lightning force fields, getting in to the boss of Giga 2 in just over a minute. What an amazing bit that was.
Lightning double jump, getting a lot of hits in early.
And we missed this absolutely stunning effort that Motooni's put into Giga 2. Amazing. And he gets that nice quick kill before the boss drops down too low.
What's Giga 2? Oh, it's that stage that Kokuns has to play. Got it.
Yes. Oh, poor Kokuns. All the tubes flying through like a Smarties in a factory. I think you have Smarties in the US? I'm not too sure.
We have Smarties.
Oh, cool. I've heard that only they have the answer. That might not be true. I'm not too sure. But Panic Puppet won, so Motooni is on to PP1. PP1, of course, finishes with that absolute marathonesque boss that is not nice to existence. Motooni not doing the peel out, but using a double jump instead to get over that section, because that can be a little bit rough there if you don't use the peel out. But using, again, liberal use of the double jump of the Lightning Shield to get himself through the relevant sections of the game. Oh, it said Lightning Shield, first time that round with no hesitation. I'm very impressed with myself. Using the pulleys to get up, more double jumps, more flying.
This is one of the big benefits of this game, whereas if you hold your shield through the end of a stage, you just automatically start with it in the next one, which is not something you really see in most games. So, like, starting this stage with a lightning shield is just fantastic. Meanwhile, you see Kokuns not having the lightning shield to get through this barrier here.
Going into the Giga 2 boss, but without the lightning shield, so the double jumps are much harder proposition. Nearly got crushed then. Oh, wow, that would have been bad times. Definitely getting 2 hits on each jump is much harder to get. Oh, jumping off this spikes then. That's a great little strat. That looked gorgeous. But yeah, doing bounce, and then an instant shield doesn't always hit him, so it's a little bit more risky to do that. You need to make sure that he doesn't do a popo and fall down into the pit of doom on the left. That's trademark, thank you very much. I'm going to get all the money for that. And Motooni doing a little bit of zippy zappa zulu, going on to very, very close to the Panic Puppet 1 boss. Very, very close.
Yep, and here's the boss that kills almost every casual run of this game. If you come in here unprepared, you're gonna have a bad time.
Yes, Huds. Ask Huds. If anyone wants to know how Panic Puppet is such a brutal boss, ask Huds. That's twitch.tv/Huds601.
We're not saying that this boss can halt your progress for 4+ hours. We're just saying it can give you a bad time.
Yeah. However, Motooni does have the lightning shield here. Said it again, no hesitation. I'm going to keep mentioning that for the next few hours. But because he has a lightning shield, that's going to hopefully allow, if the boss doesn't play silly expletives when it comes to the second phase, to get a bit of a quicker kill as well. So please, boss, don't mess Motooni around. Keep going good for Motooni.
He's got to like try and steer the boss towards the top of the screen and then hope the boss does the laser, right?
Pretty much. After 4 hits, the boss will then potentially do a laser, but it is RNG. But he does need to get the boss to the top of the screen. The boss pops down, then the laser, and then you can use the lightning shield to double jump through it and just bounce on his head repeatedly, like you do with any good Sonic boss. Just bounce, come on, bounce, come on, bounce. System of the Downward again will be very proud. But also using that lightning shield to get 2 hits and 3 hits.
Let's see if he goes for the laser. No.
We haven't got a laser, but we've got another hit there coming through, which is great. Are we going to see a laser this time around? Just hit the top. We see a laser. We're going to see a 1, a 2, and a 3 to kill. And that is a great time for Motooni at the end of Panic Puppet 1. And look at his time, 25 minutes, barely over that, coming in to the very final act of the game. Wow. But Kokuns, you know, Kokuns, for someone whose personal best before this this tournament was significantly slower than Motooni's, he's doing a really good job of keeping relatively close.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're less than an act apart.
This is surprisingly close, given that Motooni is like top 3 and Kokuns didn't have a close PB at the start of this tournament. That's it's not. I don't want to say it's surprising because I know how good of a runner that Kokuns is, but good gracious, that's a big effort. It really, really is.
Yeah, they're separated by a little over a minute right now.
The thing with Panic Puppet 2 is that as a stage, there are more difficult stages in the game. So as long as you be patient, you don't be silly, and you don't make silly mistakes where you don't need to, it's kind of a bit of a lock-in that you come into Panic Puppet 2 with a lead and it's likely that you're going to win. However, that could all change with one mistake, falling into the water like Huds did on his run. That, with a good backup, isn't so terrible. However, it does mean that you lose your fire shield, which of course is not good because you use your fire shield to go fast, because dashing with a fire shield is a lot faster than running in general. Hopefully we'll see a nice jump here, where you get the jumps. There's no issues there for Motooni, no issues there whatsoever. He's going to jump on that.
Only getting
Doesn't
one
get
hit.
quite the 42-second cycle, but uses that dash to jump up and jump up and jump up a little bit more and make Crisscross very, very proud.
Ooh, Kokuns losing the lightning shield.
It's not so bad. He's still got plenty of rings. He doesn't want to take any more hits now, though.
I love the idea. Plenty of rings doesn't mean a whole lot in this boss. You take one hit and you have no rings. There's no recovery.
Yeah.
There's no recovery now.
Yeah.
100 rings or 1 ring doesn't matter.
As long as you have at least 1 ring, you are going to survive. But that matters not to this boss, because this boss, as the Gega 1 boss is relentless, reckless, and unrepentant.
And so far, Kokuns has had 2 lasers so far. Without a lightning shield, that's just a lot of time being eaten up.
It is indeed. And Motooni on to the final boss in sub 28 time. Don't know if this is... I think this might be the fastest run so far. Don't hold that to me. I can't remember what this next time is. If anyone in the chat knows what the fastest time so far is, could you please enlighten me so I can actually show that I do listen and I'm somewhat knowledgeable about what's going on the screens. Kokuns taking out the Panic Puppet 1 boss as Motooni is coming onto the second stage of the Panic Puppet 2 boss.
Kokuns taking significantly longer on that Act 1 boss, adding pretty much another minute of a gap between the two.
And the fire go chasey. Gonna get the nice timing on the jump, and there we go. Still got to dodge the fire, because that fire still plays around for a little bit longer after you kill everything. But now we're on the final section.
The radial bullets.
Motooni knows the timing to jump up to make sure that he doesn't get hit by the bullets and that he gets 3 hits on the little blue nubbin on the right hand side. Yeah, I said the word nubbin, deal with it. So he can kill the boss nice and quickly. 1 hit on the left and 1 hit on the right. Only 1 bullet came out on the left. See if he can get this without any bullets coming out on the right.
And boom.
And he doesn't, but never mind, but that is very close to being time on Motooni's side. In a 3, in a 2, in a 1, and that is 28 minutes and 44 seconds for Motooni, with Kokuns surprising not that far behind. This is going to be a really good run from Kokuns, regardless of the time that it finishes, because it's still going to be really, really quick. It's going to be a lot faster than I can do it. But yeah, Kokuns is still having plenty of fun going through here, and that, of course, is the first round of best of 3, where Motooni has taken that first. But there's still potentially 2 more to go for us to show the absolute skills and the qualities of the runners that we have on our screen. Kokuns is taking a little bit more careful on that jump instead of taking it at full speed. Stops on the little platform. Oh, and he just jumped off the platform, so that's going to cost him about 8 seconds, because that is around a 6, 7, 8 second platform cycle. Gets up on here.
Oh, panic! Panics, but does manage to save the jump to not
Wow,
lose the
that
fire
recovery
shield.
is great. Very good recovery, but good gracious.
That could have
That's
gone
lost
wrong
a
in
bit
so
more
many
time.
ways and lost the shield, and that would have just been devastating. But managing to save the shield, because saving the shield, even though you miss the platform cycle, saving that shield is definitely important. So,
Oh, 100%.
very good instinct to turn around and realize, okay, I'm probably not going to make this platform cycle. I need to save this shield however I can. I imagine what they were probably actually trying to do was just overshoot the spikes and probably land on the ground and start the whole platform cycle over. But happy accident, saved them a little bit of time. That's just my estimate on what happened.
Don't make mistakes. Make happy little accidents. Thank you, Bob Ross, for everything you've done for society. There we go. There's something profound to go on top of the hype, because this has been yet another hype race. And there's the Bob Rosses in the chat. Now the hype races Kokuns comes on to part one of the final 3 sections of Sonic 3D in 2D. Of course, I say the final 3 sections, that's if you don't collect all the emeralds and do the final battle, which is an incredibly long battle, which is why we don't do it for this speed run, because that takes a while. And we're speedrunners, we go quickly. We want to go
like
as fast as
fast.
possible.
We skip things. That's
Exactly.
the whole point, right?
I mean, it's not a speed run unless you're going fast, is it? Technically it is. It's just more kind of a speed walk.
Yeah, it's a speed
Or
walk.
speed stroll. Or a speed canter. Oh, I like that. A speed canter. That's a good one. A speed trot.
Of course, the fire shield trivializing the second phase of this boss.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even have to worry about hazards here.
Acting like a good financial advisor against the Fire's IRS chasing you down. There we go. Final section, Kokuns probably going to be pulling this into a sub 32 run. Still very, very good time for our dear Kokuns. As I mentioned a little bit earlier, Sonic 1 specialist Motooni and Kokuns. Motooni in the top 5 of both glitched and glitchless Sonic 1 Sonic runs. Kokuns, of course, the originator of the Sonic 1 in Knuckles in Sonic 1 runs. I still believe he's in top 2. Very good.
That's it. All right.
GG for Kokuns.
So falling behind
Very
by
good.
about 3 minutes and some odd seconds. About 3 minutes and 6 seconds almost.
Very, very good run from both of our runners. Let's get all your GGs in the chats for everyone.
And go ahead and bet those channel points. We have race 2 bets on the board. Who's everyone's money on?
What are you thinking here, kid? What are you thinking for round 2 or 3?
Round 2, I'm calling a 2-0. I'm calling a 2-0. Not to say anything against Cocoons, but like I'm just calling it. Motooni's gonna 2-0 this one. I think Motooni had a strong showing. I was rooting for Motooni the first time without even knowing the stats going in. It just called out to me, and I'm just gonna stick with that.
I think I concur with that one. I think I concur. Motooni, as I said, was top 3 in the board before this tournament started, and he has shown himself some significant levels of skills here that are going to be tough to keep up with. But Kokuns, I think Kokuns has got a good chance of at least getting very, very close to him. I do believe that the 2-0 may be on the board, but who knows? Anything can happen. A Death and Gaggle 1, a Death and Panic Puppet 1, those things can absolutely level the playing field, completely level it. Completely level it. Whoa! I believe we are having a short bathroom break for our lovely runners right now. Potentially. Potentially.
So how have you enjoyed day 1 so far?
Day 1 has been an absolute blast. Hey, that's a pun!
A blast!
I know, right? Started watching literally at the very, very moment it started, a little bit early with Argix run, followed by Kokuns and Hudson. Just been basically, it's been on the TV all day, and we've just been catching it where we can. I've got a 10-month-old son, well, nearly 10-month-old son in a couple of days, anyways. So he has certainly been keeping me busy, and of course, my wife, my wonderful wife, who has been keeping me hydrated. Stay hydrated, everyone. She has also been rightly using my attention because she's my wife. I want to give her my attention. So it's been a very, very good day with some great background noise, but with some great races. And frankly, just spending the last 2 hours with some fantastic people, some fantastic speed runs, and a chat that's full of hype, full of cheer, full of support. It's been magnificent. Yeah.
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 I guess
But
I should get in on this betting thing. Oof, look at these odds right now. It's like 10, it's 9-1 basically. Oof.
wow.
Uh, are there any Cocoon stands in chat right now? Anyone who thinks Cocoons can pull this? Put those points there. And give me more. What?
Come on, chat. Throw those points into your predictions. You've still got 4.5 minutes to get your submissions in. It's looking a little bit one-sided at the moment. You know what? Though I think, as I said a little bit earlier, I think that we're going to be leaning on Motooni this time. I think Kokuns could surprise us. I think there's a good chance that Kokuns can absolutely pull the run out of the bag. The run. Because that's all it needs. It just needs one of the run. The run that...
Well, you need two in a best of 3.
But that one run can boost your confidence.
Oh, the
It
morale
can
boost run? Yeah.
Yeah, it can show you just quite how quality your skills are to a level that you may not have expected. And you just go into a zen moment and you're like, yeah, I can do this. And everything around you kind of blanks out and just turns blurry. And it's literally just you, the game, and the timer. And that's all there is.
So if Cocoons manages to hold the lightning shield through Giga 2, that was one of the big roadblocks for them.
Mm-hmm.
That gives them a much faster boss and an easier early on Panic Puppet.
Mm-hmm.
Hold their shield all the way through Panic Puppet 1 because they
Mhm.
lost it and they spent almost an entire extra minute on the boss as a result of that. Those two things alone can significantly close the gap between the times that we saw in that race.
Indeed.
There's
I
any
concur with
number
that.
of small things that could have just been offhand mistakes or anything like that that really could make up a big difference. It's when you're playing at this level, it's just what mistakes can you afford to make versus what mistakes did your opponent.
Yeah, that's exactly right. It's exactly right. It all builds together. And as we've seen multiple times, small mistakes with Rafamir when he accidentally got crushed in VV1 twice in a row, that lost him that first race. And that's just 2 small mistakes in the end of it. It's anyone's game.
Ooh, I see.
But speaking of
timer
game,
starting.
we're back in. Green Grove Zone Act 1. Here we go. Motooni spinning through. Cocoon spinning through as well. We're going to get these really difficult jumps. We didn't get them this time around. That's fine. We're going to get bodied by... We did not get bodied on Motooni's side by the Buzz Bomber, nor did we on Koku's side as well. Amazing. No bodying.
Hashtag no bodies.
Oh, there we go. We're getting Motooni to cross over to 23 seconds. Oh, and Kokuns crossing over at 22 seconds. So technically, Kokuns has that 1 second lead with IGT. I don't know what happened to my voice, and it went very high and shrill. I sounded like the Wicked Witch of the West, but whatever. It's video game time, everyone. We got Bouncy McBouncy Head. We're going to bounce in this head repeatedly.
All right, go for the setup. 1. Oh, does not get
Motooni doesn't
landing
quite
on
get
it.
it. Cocoons,
Meanwhile,
1, 2,
Cocoons
3,
does. Boost. And just like that,
7.
we
Oh,
have...
number 2.
Wait. It's fine, though. He got a lot of hit out of it. He got a lot of hits.
The first early kill. And Motooni with the backup.
All right, so this right here is the exact kind of thing that Cocoons is going to want for that morale boost. Is like, this is an early on lead right here. That's 8 seconds IGT lead right now.
37 seconds at the end of Gurgur Act 1 is very, very good. Very, very good. Oh, it's pouring it down with rain outside. That's fantastic. But here we go. Green Grove, Act 2. Flying through.
Up through loops, over the water, stopping, hitting the bouncer spring pretty quickly there.
Good landing on the spring from Kokuns, using very limited pixels there.
Same with Motooni.
Big jump. Gonna jump over here.
Ooh, does not get the... Not a big jump on there.
Sometimes you have to take that jump carefully.
Oh, nope. It's fine, though.
Getting to that boss in 31 seconds. That's lovely.
All right, now, damage boosting through the spike ball, boy.
The Motooni is losing even more time here.
Oh, no! That was
death! Oh, no!
Overextended.
Oh,
He went for the greed, and the greed did not pay off in that scenario. Looks like Motooni's definitely taking this one, and that right there is a huge lead swap. Kokun's having to backtrack to get those safety rings because you are going to take damage in this fight whether you like it or not. That's devastating. That could be a massive hit.
a hugely
I
underrated
don't know.
part
Like,
about this
just the
game.
sheer amount of time you can lose from that. If Motooni can hold consistent, like that alone could be the
wow.
deciding factor of this run.
That's unbelievable, unbelievable. But such a deciding
Nice
factor
score
of this
though.
game is the
Nice
short.
score.
Nice. Is how short the iframes are. That's been a major comment from a lot of the runners since this game was voted to be part of the tournament. The iframes are so unbelievably short. It's very strange how short they are. But obviously the rings bouncing around quite a lot has really helped out with mitigating some of that. However, as we've just seen, those short iframes, considering how they're a lot shorter than most other Sonic games, it's really hard to get used to how short those iframes actually are in comparison. It's a big, big change. Whoa. Wow.
Spin dashing across, doing the ballerina spin through the pillars.
I was never a ballet dancer, so I don't remember what the actual name of those things are. Plie or something? Oh, no, that's a toe thing, isn't it? The plie.
I just call it a ballerina spin because I am a simpleton.
The pirouette or something. Here we go. Motooni is in to Fang the sniper, bouncing back and forth. Hopefully will not take any major issues with this, but avoiding the gunshots, avoiding the bomb blowing up. Kokuns is just about to start on the same boss as well. I still don't quite understand why they changed his name from Knack the Weasel to Fang the Sniper, because Knack the Weasel sounds so much better. I really
think it
do
might
think
have
it
been.
does.
I think it might just be an Archie versus like games thing.
Maybe, but then again, they did also change Dr. Robotnik's name into Dr. Eggman, which is by far a
his name was always
terrible
Eggman,
name.
though. His name was always
It
Eggman.
was in Japan. It was in Japan, but we're not in Japan. We're in the Western world where we speak
But when
English.
Adventure came out, they synchronized like all of the continuities. Anyway, It's not about Eggman versus Robotnik.
Nope.
It's about Rusty Ruin 2 on Motooni's side of the screen with Kokuns hot on his heels.
Getting still close. Get a lovely jump there from Motooni, using the pirouette to fly through. A couple of big jumps. Nice jump there to get up next to the spikes, so we can do a spin dash through this section, land on the teleport to throw him up into the air like it's Sky Sanctuary, just without like actual Knuckles. There's some signs of Knuckles. Statues of Knuckles. Motooni not getting the fire bounce. That's a shame.
No swag bounce. That's fine though.
Just means he's got to do a slightly different left-right jump. One of Sota's absolute specialties. See if
And what
Kokuns
this
can
does is
get
give
that.
Kokuns a bit of a leg up here, potential time save.
He's doing a really good job of avoiding all the spike balls without any rust on them. Motooni doing lovely big spins
Doesn't
and
get
jumps.
doesn't get the bounce, but doesn't take a hit either.
That's good. Motooni not getting the big jump up after the tunnel, but hopefully he can just slide straight through with the pirouette through those pillars, go into there to Brian Johnson once more. Hells Bells. I can't think of many other ACTC songs off the top of my head. Or maybe Sonic's on a highway to hell.
Highway to Hell, yeah.
Yeah, once the screen turns black, they'll be back in black. Whatever. I'm not going to pull those off. That's terrible. What's Kokuns doing?
I don't know. What is this? Is there a controller issue? What's going on here?
I think Kokuns is...
Do they have like a strat? What is going on? Why are they?
Yeah,
they're deliberately guiding this V around. It looks like. I don't know what that was about.
Maybe. So double Sky Sanctuary teleporting. Motooni going into Spring Stadium.
I don't know what that was about. Did they backtrack? What's going on here?
I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, they might have fell off of a path or something and then just didn't know what to do for a bit. They might have just genuinely been lost. They might have had to just collect themselves. Yeah.
Yeah, given that Rusty Ruin is such a labyrinthian stage. Is that word labyrinthian? Labyrinthine stage, excuse me. That sounds a lot better.
Or labyrinthine, whichever you prefer to pronounce. Labyrinthian is in Skyrim.
Yeah, that's fair enough. That's probably where I'm getting that word from. Hopefully Motooni will avoid the special stage he does, getting the left-right bounces, and getting the Sota special. Jumping up there, which is good. Keeping a fire shield, though, and getting himself into Tails Doll.
Tails Doll. And then on the right side of the screen, we have some TNT, that dynamite fight right there.
Oh, lovely. I know that one. I know that song. Oh, look at you pulling out the absolute references. Much better
I grew
than
up on
I did.
80s.
Much
I grew
better
up on
than
the
I
80s.
Yeah, mine was the 70s, unfortunately. I'm not that old, but I thank my mum for that. R.I.P. mum. But yeah, Royal Flush coming into the stream with his raid. Thank you ever so much for the raid, Royal Flush. We are still tournament time. We have got Motooni versus Kokuns here at the moment, so thank you for joining in, Raiders. This is Sonic 3D in 2D. My name is Jimmy Diamonds. I am here with the only kid doing commentary for this incredible tournament. We still have, after these two runners are finished with their best of three, where we've only had the one run so far, a first section of the winners bracket, which has got Zizix versus, I can't remember who Zizix is playing. Popo, excuse me. Because Popo's availability tomorrow is limited in comparison to what it is today. So you've still got plenty of Sonic 3D in 2D to enjoy over the next couple of hours. Stick around, drop yourself a follow on Zax's channel, give everyone some love and everyone some cheer in the chat.
If you've got extra change in your pocket, you could always contribute to the prize pool, so whoever gets first and second get a little bit more money when they walk away from all this.
Indeed, indeedly. I think we're up to $205 at the moment. 75% of that goes to the winner of the tournament. 25% of that goes to the second place runner of the tournament as well. Motooni has currently got himself a lovely big lead in the second part of Spring Stadium. Kokuns, however, is on the boss of Spring Stadium Act 1. And hopefully Motooni will make sure that it doesn't get spotted by some terrible springs and some horrible spikes or the enemies that are disguised as springs like he just got hit on, because those guys are very, very frustrating. Spinning around, move out of my way. I know you feel me because you like it like that. Kylie Minogue reference on stream. Enjoy that one. Again, shows how British I really, really am. Those springs are throwing Motooni into the sky. Are we going to see a lovely big jump here? Past the flippers, rolling down, rolling in the deep like a dell. There's another reference. Enjoy that one. Getting hit by the enemy. That's a shame. Are we going to see a lovely bounce here through some blocks, excuse me. We're going to have a bounce off the box onto Barrel of Doom Redux. Up, down, left, right, and centre. And we are going forward through the twirling thing. However, Kokuns has done a very good job to get through Act 1, and that boss Motooni going in to the boss of Spring Stadium 2 without getting the invincibility shield. This is Medium Arms, everyone. Medium Arms will like to crush you and kill you. Motooni got himself a lovely amount of hits there. Did lose his shield at the same time. I lost a lot of rings that time as well, but that's not so bad. He's got a couple left over. We're going to get 1, 2, and that's the end of Spring Stadium 2. Motooni's just got to hit the capsule, go on to the next stage, and that's good. So there's basically about 2/3 of an act between him and Kokuns at the moment. It's still technically anyone's game because we're still relatively early on in the run. We're about a third of the way through. Kokuns avoiding those springy enemies that time, doing a little bit better there than Motooni did, getting himself the speed shoes so he can do some lovely running and jumping and running and jumping. Weirdly enough, it's a platforming game. They always do running and jumping. It's kind of a deal, you know? That's how it works.
I think that's further part forward. Of the platforming genre, yeah.
I know, right? I can't think
just
of many other games that don't have that, you know?
Yeah, I think it's exclusive to platforming genre. I don't think you can run and jump in any other type of video game.
That's a very good point. Very good point. Kokuns taking a slightly different route onto the Barrel of Doom Redux. Up and down, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. Perfect. There we go. Rolling all the way through. Not getting the invincibility either. However, he's going to try and get into Medium Arms. And hopefully, Medium Arms will not cause any problems. He did do a little bit of damage. Come down. There we go. He did a bit more damage there. He got a second hit in there, which is good. 1. You're going to make it 3rd. No, missed that one. Don't be at the top. Medium Arms, why are you doing this to us? Why are you doing this? Last hit.
Woof.
Got hit by the fire. And
just passing right on by. What a jerk.
Yeah.
Medium Arms, can you please stop?
There we go.
There we go.
Hit before he dropped the hammer, the ban hammer. Motooni with the homing shield coming up to the boss. We have missed a lot of what Motooni's doing by focusing on Kokuns' stream. However, Motooni's coming up to the boss of Diamond Dust 1. Diamond Dust 1 with a load of really difficult jumps. We missed a difficult jump, but he's going to use the homing shield to hit the boss multiple times and get him down very, very quickly. Diamond Dust Act 1 has got himself a lovely, lovely big snowboard section. Hard times, as kids said a little bit earlier, for those who don't like snowboards. However, what you're going to see after the snowboard section, I know, it's great, is going to be a really, really tough jump. Let's see if Kokuns can pull it off. It's a really, really difficult jump because it's a one and done thing. If you don't get it, then you have to go the slightly different strat. If you get it, 6 seconds saved immediately. It's lovely. And Kokuns is really going to need that at the moment because he is quite far behind. Basically an entire act behind at the moment. And let's see if he can get it. Come on, good friend. Bounce. No, he didn't. I'm an idiot. I missed it completely. He's gone a slightly different direction. He didn't go for the jump in the end, but that's fine. I'm getting too excited about that jump that no one's done and I haven't seen properly. He's going to bop something at the top of the screen there. That's good. Motooni flying forward, doing lots of jumps, and getting the all-important lightning shield.
There you go. You said it right.
Thank
You should
you.
pat
I
yourself on the
appreciate
back.
that.
That was a good job.
I can't reach. I've got a bad back. The shields are so important in this game. You have no idea if you don't play this game. They're just unbelievably important because they allow you to do lovely big double jumps to hit springs that you're not normally able to hit without hitting other springs, or by bypassing through platforms and bypassing through walls that are only meant to be breakable by either the fire shield or by Knuckles. So that allows Sonic to plow through things that he's not really meant to. But double jumps like that to get up to that little section are very, very good. And he's also going to see Metropolis to do some double jumps into Metropolis's bottom, and going to hit him multiple times and hopefully get him killed nice and quick. And there is Metropolis gone.
Meanwhile, we see Act 1's Egg Robo just getting homing attacked over and oh, he missed it there. He's going to have to try and back it up.
Could have been.
Oh.
Oh, just a miss there. Very, very close miss. But there we go. Kokuns has taken down the Egg Robo and into the end of Act 1, going into Diamond Dust Act 2. But Motooni is going into
Volcano Valley 1.
Yes. Which is a lot warmer because it's in a volcano.
You don't say.
I'm shocked. So shocked. Saying the obvious thing, I don't know, I'm just really, really surprised at myself. So what you're going to see Motooni do is going to pick up the invincibility shield and using the lightning shield, nearly said electric shield then, darn it, lightning shield to use some lovely double jumps to jump up onto platforms that are much harder to get hold if you don't have this lightning shield, or basically impossible to do so, like those spikes there, using that as a platform when it's not meant to be a platform, jumping over to there, jumping up here, using the absolute tip of the jump, the absolute apex to make sure that you can get onto the top platform, and doing some more big jumps here. Don't lose that lightning shield, and he did. That's great news. He's going to drop down here, go to the right, drop down this, and get himself up into the section of the climbing section of the boss of Volcano Valley 1, where you're going to see Mecha Knuckles. Yes, it's Knuckles, but as a robot. And yeah, we're going to see lots of double jumps to hopefully skip the lava that's going to be chasing. And he's balancing on a fully flat platform. Well done, Sonic. You did a great job.
Here we go.
There we go. Jump! And jump! And doing a bit more jump. Great jumps, everyone! You're also going to see some expert usage of the peel out as well to do some great double jump. We're going to peel out, we're going to jump, we're going to double jump, and we're going to get to the side. It's great. And now we're on the boss already.
All right, going to take this deliberate hit so that we can do insta-shield spamming.
Get one, two, move out the way.
Hit him once.
There we go.
Try and steer him to the right side so he goes down sooner.
And we do it again. 1, 2, and a third hit. And then he's going to take another hit and jump up and hit him twice, and then that is that boss done. There is a strat that you can do, so you can hit the boss twice before it appears on the screen, but that generally loses time because it means that you haven't got the lightning shield instead of the fire shield.
Honestly, at this point, I feel like people will notice it less if you don't say it. I feel like if you don't point it out, people will notice it less.
Notice what less?
Exactly.
Ah, smart idea. Volcano Valley 2. This skips the level. So you see Motooni has got himself a fire shield. He's going to jump up onto this platform, go to the left, walk through the wall, and he zips up into the next part of the stage. It's great stuff. He's going to use this fire shield in a few seconds to zip through another part of the stage as well. How's he going to do it? He's going to use the momentum method. First time!
Try. No pause buffers.
Magical. No pause buffers. No worrying. 23 seconds to the boss of Volcano Valley 2. That is incredible, chat. Incredible stuff. I don't know why my voice got really deep then. I need a drink. Kokuns has got the lightning shield. No, they don't want to drink lava. The Kokuns got the lightning shield to hopefully do the double jump strats to get to the boss arena of Mecha Knuckles, and he's going for it. He's going for it. This is just
oof. Oh my God! That's a
no. Kokuns
recoils back, falls under the ceiling, and takes the crush death from the lava. Meanwhile, Motooni going through what is honestly just a ceremonial event at this point. Like, this boss isn't really a boss at this point. When you have a fire shield, you're just kind of patronizing the game by playing it.
Yeah, it's just stand still, wait for the fire, hit the thing when it flashes, and boom, boss is gone.
Yeah, as long as you don't, like, hit the 959, you'll be fine.
Yeah, And given that
Unintentional
we have
rhyme
speedrunners,
was nice.
9:59 is not meant to happen. Yeah, I like that rhyme. I appreciate it. There's something always nice about an unintentional rhyme. Just makes you feel good. You know?
Oh, taking a hit. Grab a ring.
Grab more rings. Grab more rings.
I think that second hit was deliberate. They caught one ring and they figured, oh, I could probably just catch all the rings if I just take one more hit and abuse iframes.
What we've got to be careful here is that Kokuns has only got 1 life left, so he's gonna get
He's got 2 now.
Life, yeah. Good gracious. Motooni is on Gene Gadget 1, which finishes off with some RMG, Random Metal Generation, where you have to fight 3 of 5 different Metal Sonic bosses with all their own movesets, with all their own aggression, with all their own style, their own control, and their own damage as well. Style, control, damage, and aggression. It sounds like Robot Wars. Ironic because you're fighting robots. That's BattleBots for you and me if you like American TV shows. But it's great. It's great because it's one of the most RNG heavy bosses in the game, and hopefully Motooni's getting himself a good amount of RMG luck, excuse me. BattleBots Pog, we like it. We like it. There's hopefully more metal going flying in this game than there is in BattleBots, because even though BattleBots is very, very fun, we want to destroy those Metal Sonic imposters as soon as possible, as dangerously as possible. Kokuns is going to get a big jump up here to get to the fire shield. Come on, Kokuns, get that fire shield, lovely stuff.
Almost walked
Being
off
a little bit
without.
elusive. Because you need the fire shield really to be able to do the second skip. A little bit too low on the elevator, excuse me.
There we go. That's better.
We go. Lovely stuff.
Charge the spin dash zoop up the hill.
Do it again. Go up. Jump up here, and we're going to use
Alright,
pause
gonna go for the
method.
first try.
Is he going to get it? Come on! Oh, he didn't get it.
Misses it. That's fine. Let's try again. Nope.
Metal Sonic Mark II first, who is a bit of a pain in the bum. Just got to be very careful. Koku's getting the zip. Lovely stuff. After 6 hits of each of the Metal Sonics, a second Metal Sonic will come out.
Alright, thankfully it's silver from Sonic 2. Not a big deal. That's very, very, very easy to deal with.
Indeed. If you
Hopefully
have
we get right?
Let's hope for Mecha Sonic, yeah, from Sonic 3. Yeah, if you have 2 different Metal Sonics at once, great RNG. If they both have 6 hits, then a third will come up, so you can potentially hit 3 of them at the same time. That's not good. Roman with a raid. Thank you ever so much for joining in. Roman and Raiders, welcome to the Sonic 3D in 2D tournament. I am Jimmy Diamonds with the only kid doing commentary today on the Zaxxon and Friends channel. We currently have Motooni on the left, Kokuns on the right. Motooni with the 1-run lead in a best of 3, but with a significant lead during this second run as well. So Kokuns with the fire shield, making the most of the invulnerability that it gives him against all fire, which means that this boss cannot damage him, but taking that boss down. So he's now essentially 1 act behind.
Yep, we have a 1 act difference with Motooni in the lead. Going into Giga 2.
In Giga 2, you really need to get the lightning shield to make sure that you can bypass some annoying gates, which are made entirely out of electricity. If you don't have the lightning shield, you cannot walk past them. If you do, you can, which saves a lot of time.
Because you have collision. If it
indeed, yeah.
Don't have
Who'd have thought that collision would be such a bad thing? The chaos. Huh. Hey, Sonic Pun! You can also use a double jump of the lightning shield to make sure you can get to certain sections a lot quicker as well. But these tubes are a pain in the bum sometimes. If you don't hold a direction when you're going through some of the tubes, you go in the wrong direction. You want to make sure you go in the right direction. The right direction is always the right way.
So you go right.
I mean, as you say right, I don't mean like in the cardinal direction. I'm just meaning in a general direction.
Like right?
In this case, yeah. It's a Sonic game. You meant to go right.
All right. Meanwhile, we see Kokuns going up, holding that fire shield currently. Hopefully the mouse doesn't ruin things. Okay,
that's
cool.
Good.
Into the next spot. Meanwhile, Motooni going into the Act 2 boss. Lightning shield to the top. Gets 4 quick hits.
Lovely 4 hits there.
Goes for a 5th one immediately. 6th.
God,
Oh, this is fast.
He doesn't fall into the pit. That's wonderful.
Doesn't even lose the lightning shield either.
That's amazing.
So they get to hold the lightning shield going into the next level.
The Kokuns is in rain with the fire shield, but the fire shield doesn't go out.
Not enough water, maybe? This is the worst stream. Like, IGN would have a cow.
That's a good point. 4 out of 10, terrible game. That's not true.
Water.
It's a great game. It's a tough game, but
water.
it's a great game. Yeah, so Motooni now into Panic Puppet 1.
Oh,
Now,
what a rotten start.
That is really bad luck for Kokuns.
That is a
Sonic
very
is
rotten
the
start.
worst you can get. And he lost his shield as well, so it's a little bit more dangerous as well. Motooni's in Panic Puppet 1, using that lightning shield to take liberal use of the double jump to get past some more tricky sections. But he's also still got the most awkward boss in the game, the Panic Puppet 1 boss, the Rocket Knight Adventures inspired boss, which is a bit of an epic. It's the longest boss in the game. It's longer than the last boss. It's also a bit more of a challenge.
Ooh,
Good work from Kokuns to get these hits, though.
Still got some hits, but didn't get the perfect setup there.
And there's your 6 hits, 7 and 8, and he gets a
Sonic's
good
up next.
third RNG to get in.
All right, okay, cool. So Metal Sonic being the first one was really rotten, but other than that, pretty good bosses overall, and managed to get rid of Metal Sonic before Bouncy Boy became a problem.
Oh, thank heavens. Bouncy Boy is awful. Bouncy Boy is a bit of a barrier for a lot of people playing this game because he is also the first boss in the game. When he's just flapping around the screen going, hit me, but you can't hit me. It gets very confusing unless you really, really understand how to hit him or how to manipulate him so that you can hit him multiple times without really having to worry too much. Gene Gadget Zone Act 2 for Kokuns. So Motooni is now got himself a pretty significantly coming up very, very close to the Panic.
This lead's pretty dominating right now. Nice double jump.
Beautiful.
Oop.
Not quite landing in the lift. Kokuns going through the tubes. Excuse me.
Oof. Doesn't make the jump all the way over, but still holding the lightning shield. So barriers? What barriers? Where we're going, we don't need them.
Oh, lovely reference. It's just all about the references, kid. That's what's so good about commentating with you. We get the pop culture references, which means that it's modern. I say that when we're talking about a film from 1984, but whatever. Oh, Cookie's not quite getting that double jump. He needs to hit that button to unblock a path from a few seconds down. There we go. And now Motooni's using a double jump and getting 3 hits that time. Lovely stuff. I don't know how many hits he's got left. It can't be many.
That's it right there. Going into phase 2 where things can get a little bit spiky, a little bit drilly, but
spicy.
Going
getting
for
2 hits
the
for
4
this
quick
That's
ones.
great.
Going for the 4 quick ones as fast as they can, and then hopefully they're going to try and manip into. There's 4 hits, so now they're going to try and manip it up top.
No.
Okay, nope, they're not, but they got 2 more hits and then they're done anyway, so not a big deal. Not a big deal.
Amazing.
That's it.
That's really good RNG for Motooni there. Because even though he didn't get the quicker hits with getting...
Didn't get a laser, but also didn't get any drill shots, so
exactly,
was able to get more hits in a very quick succession. Yep.
And that shows the confidence going into that stage as well. 25.5 minutes at the end of Panic Puppet 1, though. That's beautiful. What a great run so far. And again, with Kokuns coming to the start of Panic Puppet 1, like with 25.5 minutes, is also a really, really good time. Let's not doubt about that. It's still a fantastic time.
Not getting that jump up there, so I had to give it another shot. Meanwhile, we're seeing all the characters celebrate for an elevator ride.
Most hype of elevator rides.
Yeah, the best elevator ride imaginable.
I mean, let's
be real. If I were on an elevator with Sonic, I'd probably be pretty hyped.
Yeah, me too. Unless it was like the original movie Sonic, the one that looks kind of unpleasant.
Like it'll eat your children?
Like it'll not just eat the children, but then kind of sacrifice me too. Yeah, let's not have that happen. But that's good then. If it was a proper Sonic, then it'll be fine. But Motooni is flying through Panic Puppet 2, absolutely cheesing through this stage. As we said a little bit earlier, really Panic Puppet 2, because it's nowhere near as difficult as Panic Puppet 1, this is just a case if you need to just hold your nerve, be patient, don't panic, ironically enough, and you'll get yourself through. And if you're in a race, not quite getting the 42 cycle, but getting the 48 cycle for that platform, which allows you to go jump, 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 jump again.
Tight double jump there, which really worked out.
Wonderful stuff.
Very good use of the fire shield boosts there.
the speed that the fire shield boost will give you allows you to really make a massive impact on how quickly you complete the stages. You notice that Sonic goes into his arms back running animation generally after you do the fire dash. That's as fast as he can really run, which is a lot faster than his spin dash can do at the same time. But Motooni is pulling into the final section of the game with the first of the 3 parts of the final boss in the Beat the Game run. And as long as he keeps his cool, brings it home, this will give the run and therefore the round to Motooni. Kokuns is still making an incredible effort to get through Panic Puppet 1 boss.
Holding on to this lightning shield as long as they can this time.
Exactly. Motooni really knowing the timings of his jumps to be able to hit the blue nubbins on the side so he can just bounce on top of them and not have to worry too much about any wasted jumping or any potential hits. Lovely stuff there. That's the right-hand side gone. Now we just
really
need to take that down.
Jumps.
And there we go. Now avoid the fire, drop down the middle. We are in the final section here. Motooni pushing towards a sub 29 time. A little bit of patience. Make sure he can get this.
Oh, it looks like they got 3 hits there. Are they going to get a laser?
Come on, Kokuns.
Yes!
Amazing! Great RNG for Kokuns. And Kokuns has done a very quick kill with that boss.
Really nice.
I don't think Motooni's going to get the sub 29. I think it's going to be super close, maybe 29.5 or 29.7.
Long animations, please.
So close to get to that sub 29. Oh, 29.4.
Meanwhile, we got a
very
29.04 over here.
But chat,
so
give your
one act
GGs
behind.
for Motooni.
Yep, GGs for Motooni and all of your energy for Kokuns to wrap up this run.
Let's do this, Kokuns. Get through,
Finish
man.
it strong. Finish it strong. Here we go with another hype elevator ride. All the thumbs ups.
Yeah, again, another fantastic race between 2 incredibly good runners. The excellence on show here has just been something else. It really has. But Motooni with that 29 minutes and 4 seconds run. What incredible effort there. What an incredible effort there.
Fire shield through the Knuckles blocks. Not quite high enough.
There we go. Get there. Yeah, we go. You can do it.
Nice fire shield dash into the tube.
SS2 is a pain in the neck, Motooni, so you did great. You did really well. Because needing to take the lower route there, not wanting to hit on the screws. You turned the screws. Yep.
Sometimes the stage will screw you over.
Oh! Gonna do it.
Jumping.
Taking a slow jump there, being a bit more careful with it as well.
There. No reason to be extra risky.
No.
Doesn't make the platforms, that's fine. Just gonna wait for it to come back down.
Yeah, going on to 54 cycle.
Jump again.
Jump.
And good.
Lovely.
Oh, but does not make that last jump, but it's fine. They realized it. They didn't even go for the double yet. They just turned around, made their way back to the platform as opposed to losing a bunch of extra time for no good reason.
A bit more of a recovery there than last time as well. Remember Kokuns, that little panic where he accidentally dashed to the left.
Yeah.
So that
was in the previous game, yeah.
And this is why doing tournament runs and consistent runs are very useful, because you can recognize the mistakes that you did in the last run and know where they happened, learn from them, and it allows you to be a lot more conscious of them the next time around. I find that really useful. Those who are just getting into speedrunning, who have never speedrun before, the more you practice, the more used to the game you'll get, and the more you'll understand where your own personal flaws are, and you'll understand where places you need to work on are as well. And that's as easy as it is with speedrunning. It's just play as much as you feasibly can. To answer your question, Fake Paper Tiger, this is a fan game called Sonic 3D in 2D. It takes concepts and a chunk of the level design from Sonic 3D, but implements it into a 2D engine using the Sonic World's Delta engine, which is the same thing that things like Spark the Electric Jester, Freedom Planet, Sonic 4, and after the sequel were made in as well. It's a fantastic game. It's done by one person, Soto Knuckles, genuine legend, who made this single-handedly, coding. Oh, Kokuns took it. That's a shame. Oh,
that
no.
Is rough. That's real rough.
It looks like Kokuns has...
It looks like that might be a concede.
That's a conceding, yeah.
Yeah, because there's no... They just paused the game.
Mm-hmm. Chat, give your round of applause, give your GGs to Kokuns, give your well dones to Motooni. Yet again, this is proof why the Sonic speedrun community is one of the best speedrun communities that you will ever find. Not only have we seen some incredible skill, we've seen grace, we've seen poise, we've seen intelligence, we have seen absolute excellence on show from every one of these runners. It has been an amazing day so far, but it's not over. It's not over yet. We still have
one more run, a bonus run, if you will.
We do have that one more run, the bonus run. It is the first of the winners bracket between Popo, who won the second round race against Rafamir a little bit earlier, and Zizex, the current world record holder. That is going to be a stunning best of 5 race to watch. I am going to go and drink a lot of water and probably go to sleep because I am now knackered after commentating non-stop for the last 5 hours. Oh my God, I'm dying. Kid, it's been an absolute pleasure as always. You're an absolute
the pleasure was all mine.
Always good spending time with you. Chat, enjoy the rest of your day. I will be back tomorrow. Motooni, Kokuns, great race. Been an absolute pleasure commentating for you. And yeah, take it away, kid.
Okay. Y'all have a good one. We'll be right back. All right, you guys are good.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I'm just a kid, and I'm here with Joey B. How you doing, baby?
Doing great. You know, I'm kind of in an unfortunate predicament here. You know, you guys had like 3 hours of insane Jimmy D commentary, and then you get a schmuck like me trying to fill some big shoes here, like cringe or whatever. Yeah, we have we have Zyzex versus Popo. Zyzex, top dog in the tournament as of currently with a 26:41, a world record holder. With Popo on the right side, he's having quite the gauntlet here. He's had 2 really close matches, like just recently, like almost near in his last set, and it's he's kind of going through. Oh, okay, all right. Then what did I say? All right, well, okay, let me take this from the top.
Okay, hold on. Let's just take it from the top. Hello, everyone. I am a kid, and I am here with Joey B. How you doing, baby?
Oh, I'm quite in a predicament because Jimmy D had some astonishing commentary like for the past 3 hours, and I got some big shoes to fill for that one. So, who's this schmuck replacing our Jimmy D? But yeah, we have Zyzex versus Popo. Zyzex, record holder with a 26:41, so quite the menace for Popo. But although don't count out Popo, he's been through the gauntlet, having a really close match with Rafflemere. Just like his match, like his last set was like neck and neck on game 3. So he's been getting some paces, and he's been going through hell and back to get to this point.
Yeah, Popo had to do back-to-back rounds. One was just a best of 1, but then followed by the best of 3, and has only had 2 games so far separated from that to now because the last set was a 2-0 like squash. But this is going to be our first winners bracket round. We are going straight from groups now because we're so far ahead of schedule. We might as well see some more action since we got some time. We are starting Green Grove 1. Here we go.
And just for you guys to be reminded that this is winner's side, so this is technically the first top 8 match of the tournament. So normally the losers of the previous matches do get knocked out of the tournament, but this is being winner sides of the top. The loser here does stay in the tournament. There is a loser's bracket, so the loser of this tournament does stay in, but you want to stay in this winner side as long as possible. So these are going to go through as much as they can and nail all the tricks just to stay in this tournament.
Yeah, I want to say Popo did a fantastic job there. Reaches the boss arena at 19 seconds, which is about a 4-second lead if I'm not mistaken, versus Zyzex, but both of them getting a pretty much perfect boss kill, going through the end of Act 1, neck and neck. There's only a small loading screen between the two, so this is still very much anyone's race. Popo's going to want every inch they can gain right now because, again, they're going against the big dog on campus right now. We want to see, like, who wants to see the upset? I think I saw the vote earlier was just all on one side. I don't think I saw a single person vote for Popo. So how much will everyone be mad at themselves for not voting on the underdog if Popo takes this win?
Yeah, I've seen a bunch of underdog wins in my day, and Popo's not the one I count out because he can throw in some unexpected wins here and there, and you never know. This game doesn't pull its punches, especially with Giga 1 and Panic Puppet boss existing in this game. So went into this boss fight looking like Popo taking the lead here. How about that?
Yeah, Popo's been holding the lead. But it does look like Zyzex definitely got a couple of seconds back out of that. So This is still very much neck and neck. This is nowhere near over. We just got through the first zone, and as you can see, they're pretty much still neck and neck. Not the kitchen sink that's the cleanest of all time, but still pretty close. I'd still wash my hands here. Going into Rusty Ruin Zone 1, immediately turning around, going left, spin dashing off the side. And now this labyrinthine stage starts. We're in the water. Spin dashing, hitting the bridge, turning around. Bouncer spring to the top. They're going to break the pillar, hit the switch while ballerina across the water. They didn't quite pop the way they wanted to, so they lost a little bit of speed, which right there, that might be a lead swap. That is so close.
Yeah, Popo getting a little pop in the air as ballerina and giving Zyzek a little bit of leeway. And Zyzek's slam dunking right into the rock covering the button. So they're pretty much like a second apart from it. Oh, getting
taking a hit.
A little gator there.
It's going to cost about a second. Their IGTs, it's definitely looking favorable to Zyzek's catching up a little bit here. That's 2 more seconds. Look at this.
Like just neck and neck on Fang
or
or
knack,
Knack, you know, whatever his
right
name
now.
is. Yeah.
This race is knack and knack.
Knack and Knack, I love it. This fight has some like randomness with the gunshot, so if they could just be neck and neck perfectly within like the second if they don't get sniped here. Just looking really good for both right now.
Oh, no.
Ooh, getting a miss there. Oh.
The Weasel being a little bit mean to Zyzek's there. Doesn't matter. Popo's going to pull just a little bit more ahead. But we're still only in Act 1 of Zone 2. I think Zyzek can still pull this off. Let's just see how it goes. But again, Popo's no one to like scoff at. This not a slouch to be racing against.
Yeah, you can't call a race this early on since we got a lot of run killers coming up in this run here. Popo getting the jump right up there. Zyzek's coming right behind. Very
nice. With the clean jump.
To see if both these runners can get the spring
fire shield swag.
Just get to the fire shield really fast.
All right, here we go. Going up. 1, 2. Takes the hop. Lands it up top. Fireball into the stopper. There we go. Fireball over the pit. Takes a hit.
Losing the fire shield immediately. Oh, you. Well, I mean,
really bad. Wait, did both of them lose the fire shield already?
They did.
Oh, wow. This is rough.
Just when Zai's like, okay, that's a little cute time save you can get, and then they just both happen to lose around the same time. And yeah, you see Popo just having to go back to get to the ballerina, getting hit immediately after activating the ballerina. Also,
Zyzek's going for a backup fire shield. They didn't even want to play without one.
Oh yeah, just want to at least get the time save. And also, I don't know if you noticed, kid, but have you seen Zyzek's life counter?
What on earth?
I think
that's one too many. That's one too many.
Yeah, you ruined it. I'm pretty sure that's like a 100%. I think that's like some sort of like practice codes for like extra lives for a couple stages. But I guess yeah, you got the 420-69, but you got a life somewhere. So just ruining it. I can't accept this.
Could you imagine if it were Joey Baby 70? Like that just wouldn't be acceptable. Like,
Tisk. Shaking my head. And
That's
going into Spring Stadium 1 for Popo. He having a really nice lead, but although Zyzek does have the fire shield, so that
fire shield can make a huge difference. Not to mention, like, it's like you've already pointed out, there's still plenty of run killers. There's plenty of things that can just go wrong at any given moment, and that lead's so minor right now, all things considered. Even at elite level runs, like, you consider one mistake can make up the difference here. So we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but again, that fire shield is already doing its work.
Yeah, Zyzek is doing a good job maintaining it and just gonna try to keep this field under his control and make advantage of it for the next act here, which he can get some nice time save if he can just keep it through Spring Stadium 1 and surviving the boss fight for Spring Stadium 1, which is Tails Doll, and that is where Popo is right now. Hope he can get a quick hits here.
Gonna go for the quick few hits that they can get, and then they're gonna try and manip Tails Doll to stay over in the corner with them. There we go. Taking a hit.
Yeah,
now they're gonna try and get Tails to dash at them. They're gonna try and keep Tails in this corner.
Oh, Zyzek's losing the fire shield, so grabbing that backup fire shield just didn't really cost him very much. Although at the very least, he made use of it during Act 1.
During the stage, yeah, because like
Yeah.
you see the difference in their IGTs coming into this boss right now.
For sure.
Actually, it might be way closer than I initially thought.
At the very least, it's
Oh wow, this is actually ridiculously close. That fire shield didn't really do a whole lot of good, it seems.
yeah, it might just be an Act 2 kind of benefit. So if that's the case, then yeah, just losing that fire shield is pretty unfortunate. But although Zyzex is not that far, regardless, they're still really close.
Oh, there's still
maybe
plenty of room. Like we're in Spring
Yeah.
Stadium right now. It can get rotten. Like just being in the wrong position versus the boss can immediately result in a death. So
yeah, judging by the IGTs, there seemed to be a 21-second difference exactly between these two runners. Zyzex having a little trouble with the spring
he
there.
bounces. All right, gonna go down past the flippers, over the bumpers, past all the enemies. Spring, 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 spring. Spin dash through on top of the loop. Big jump doesn't reach the barrel of doom, except they did. Jub 8.
Very nice. So Motooni mentioned in chat, Fire Shield does save 5 seconds in the stage section, so it does have some nice reward keeping it all together.
Here we go. Doesn't take the squash. Gets 3 hits or 4. I can't tell. They took a hit, so ooh.
Couldn't tell. Ooh, even that was a 4, that won't be a 2 cycle from that damage right there.
Of course, Eggman's just gonna fall right over top. Doesn't bother to drop down. Just running by. Oh, that's it. That's the boss. Barely makes it before he leaves the screen, but still works out. Hits the capsule at 130. Meanwhile, at 112, the boss is starting on the other side of the screen with a shield just for the extra buffer there.
Zyzex could take advantage of getting 2 to the top screen like that. I was gonna say, if he got some good RNG, he could make up some nice time back. Missing Robotnik for a double hit there.
That's not. Ooh, doesn't drop down. All right, that's gonna lose him some time. So yeah, everyone who voted against Zyzex, how you feeling right now? Or voting for Zyzex in the chat? How are y'all feeling right now?
Yeah,
I think that was a 100% like vote for Zyzex. I don't think there was a single vote for Popo. I could be wrong, but someone could have made some points out of this.
Yeah, I guess
Don't doubt the underdog. Don't doubt the underdog.
Ooh, Popo not getting the jump up there. That can give Zyzex some...
That can definitely hurt. It's all good. Thankfully, knowing a quick way, or not, well, knowing a fastest way to get back up there, knowing your backups is super important in a marathon setting like this.
See if Zyzex can get the jump here. Be good if he can get it. Or no, he did not get it. No,
nope,
he
didn't get the jump. So yeah, this stays on equal footing. They're currently going up to the top. They're going to be collecting this gold shield here so they can get their homing attacks.
Hopefully, I don't recall we've seen a death in this boss, which is great. But
hopefully we don't.
Yeah, like I haven't been keeping a lot of track of every boss, but I think no one has really had any huge issues with this fight, so hopefully we can keep it that way. So just get 8 quick hits with the homing attack. Just keep them on the right or the left, more specifically.
Oh, takes a hit, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Knowing the backups is important.
Yeah, for sure.
Doesn't lose too much time for it. That's enough for Zyzex to make up some time, but still, that's not going to make it easy for Zyzex to catch up. So Zyzex is going to have to earn every second at this point, collecting that gold shield so they have their homing attack going into the boss themselves. Meanwhile, we have Popo going into Act 2 before Zyzex even loads the boss for Act 1. That's how we're getting it right now. That's how far ahead this is. A boss and a loading screen ahead. Meanwhile, Zyzex keeping him on the right side, not losing on that gold shield just yet. The bombs aren't even coming on screen. Oh, loses the gold shield for the last hit. That's fine though. That's fine. Same thing that happened on Popo's side of the screen, so he's not really losing any ground, but not gaining it either.
Yeah, Popo's in a really comfortable spot. It's one of those things that I always wonder, like, do these runners actually look at the feed and have an idea of where their opponent's at? Because that can really dictate how you your decision making.
Decision making. How
Yeah.
risky of a strat you go for if you know you have a lead versus if you know you're behind, you're probably just going to go all in because what is there to lose if you've already lost the
Absolutely.
lead? Yeah.
Absolutely, because just judging by IGT, he's like around mid 30 plus seconds ahead of Zyzex, and that's a pretty comfortable amount of time to be ahead in. He can afford to make a couple mistakes in the wall clips and VV2, and maybe a little scuffness in GG1 Metal Sonic fights, but those are the kind of things that he can just kind of, not take it too
103
harshly
out
if
of the
things go
boss.
slowly. Yeah, that's really nice.
Zyzex having really clean movement making their way down these tubes and tunnels.
So we'll definitely
Throwing up
we're gonna definitely see Popo trying to keep that lightning shield for
for a
Volcano
good
Valley
bit.
too.
All the way into 2, yeah. Never mind.
Oh, and then losing it on the
Commentator's
first
curse.
loft.
Commentator's curse. Oof.
You hate to see it.
Hashtag blame Joey.
Not my fault. All right, well, no lightning shield shenanigans, but he's ran this game a bunch of times without that route. I'm sure that's a really fairly recent route. So yeah, just gonna snap the fire shield there.
Snaps the fire shield, goes in. So that's gonna give Zyzex a nice, comfortable buffer to keep up, or to catch up, I should say. Keeping that lightning shield past the first lava pit, that alone is making up some time.
I don't want to say, oh, watch Zyzex keep the lightning shield, and then he proceeds to lose it, as I already said that already. But
Watch him
hopefully
keep
he
it
keeps the
through the
lightning shield.
invincibility.
He'll keep it the whole way until it ends, but hopefully it doesn't happen. He's making good use of it, further than what Popo did, I suppose. But Popo's still in hands here. He's keeping the fire shield, going into the boss fight. Probably just one tube away here. Oh, look how much faster that is. That's
Yeah,
insane.
that lightning shield saves so much time. So we
Now
just had
got
a lead
lead
swap.
change.
Yeah.
Popo with a 30-second lead, and then Zyzex just snags it right back in one stage. Although Popo can do the zip here, that can give him some time that Zyzex can't get normally. So there's always that. There he goes. Hope he can get a couple hits here off screen just to speed up the fight here, while Zyzex has to still do the climb. So that is time save that Zyzex doesn't get advantage of, but the net gain is more in Zyzex's favor. In terms of
We
the
got
time
2
saves
hits
you can
off
get.
screen. 2 hits off screen.
2 hits is definitely better than 1. But we're gonna have a somewhat faster fight for Popo here.
I'm interested in seeing how this ends up.
Right, nice kill. 1.
Oh, wow. And just like that, Popo's still holding the lead, but the sync is real. They're
Really
on
good.
the results screen together.
I was about to say 119, but I forgot the timer freezes. But yeah, they're what, like 2-second difference here? 2 seconds? Yeah.
We have a race. Nice jump to the top, grabbing the fire shield very easily. Going up the springs. Zyzex on the heels, gets the zip first try. This is the easy one though. There's a much harder zip later on. Let's see how they do. That zip
Double first
alone,
try.
just the first try on the zip would make a big difference. Nope, not
Oh,
first try on
they're
either
trying
side.
to get it here.
Whoa, they're going back and forth.
Oh,
and
Zyzex
gets
taking
first.
it. Oh,
Right
and Popo
after
right, not
Popo.
that far.
So still one hot on the heels of the other, but Zyzex now having the lead against the harmless boss. We'll see what happens.
I'm really liking the constant swaps we're having.
Yeah.
It almost seemed like Popo just had a really comfortable lead, and then all of a sudden they got like 2 lead swaps within like the past 2 zones.
Absolutely. That just shows that any small mistake can happen, can change the flow of the race. And keep in mind, everyone, this is still just game 1 out of a best of 3, a possible 3 games.
Yeah, imagine another 2 races of this kind of back and forth. It's gonna be insane to see. So this is just a wait for the weak point the boss. So I don't really think we're gonna see any kind of time differences out of this boss fight. So going into Giga, we're gonna just be around 2 second differences.
Alright, so let's see how close this is. 1, and look at that. That is just so close. Yeah, that's about a 2 seconds difference total.
Very nice. 2 to 3 seconds. Yeah, they're still neck and neck after what happened in what
Volcano
stage
Valley.
did they actually sit? Yes, Volcano Valley.
We had 2 lead swaps over the course of just Volcano Valley. I want to say. Going into Giga, where things can get funny, we have RMG the gank boss at the end of this act. Worth noting, Popo is still holding a fire shield, as is Zyzex. They're going to be utilizing this as much as possible.
Yeah, I brought this up before, or more like in between, like intermissions, of how I really adore the shields being transferable to not only the axe, which are always been a thing for normal the original Sonic games, but in zones, which is really unique, and it does gives a lot of extra, like different routing possibilities. Just because
Well, to be fair, the shield carryover was started in Sonic 3.
But in different zones though, I don't think so.
No, in different acts. The shield holding started in Sonic 3. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, the different acts has been a thing, but it's like the zones is really cool.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because it adds a whole like new level and dynamic to how you route your runs based on what shields you're going to grab in which zone and how long you're going to hold that shield and what strats that shield will give you access to in a level that may not have that shield or may not have convenient access to that shield. It's definitely an interesting dynamic to just be able to figure out where you want to grab a shield and how much that shield can benefit a run versus maybe going out of your way to grab a slightly different shield in a different act somewhere. It's insane the routing possibilities you can get. And we're in the boss at basically the same time, both of them starting with S3K Mecha Sonic. So RNG hopefully be nice to them.
For the
also
sake
worth
of
noting.
Yeah, go on. Oh. It would be really interesting if they get the same. Oh, never mind. There, I ruined it.
No, Popo got the bad one. This
Metal Sonic. That's
rough.
easily the worst.
Yeah, it takes forever. Metal Sonic likes to ruin the run. He kills runs. Meanwhile, Zyzex getting amazing RNG. We got starting Mecha Sonic into Silver, into Bouncy Boy. Like, this is the best of 3 you can get. And, easily, finally, after a couple of tries, getting a setup to do the bounces. Meanwhile, we see Popo still hasn't even initiated the 3rd of the medals. So this is a huge lead gain for Zyzex because Metal Sonic, just in RMG alone, just kind of ruined things. Thankfully, we're getting S2 Solar Sonic going into the last bit, which means this won't last too much longer. Very predictable boss. And Giga 2 starts on the left side of your screen.
It's absolutely worse that Zyzex actually got the best combination you can possibly ask for the most part, while Popo just gets metal, which is, he's just in iframes for so long. There's just only so much you can do about it.
Yeah, you can't do anything but wait. It is absolutely devastating to be in that predicament. Meanwhile, it looks like Zyzex got caught up.
Wait, did Zyzex lose the lightning shield?
Oh boy, that's a huge game changer.
Big.
He's taking a death. He's looking to take a death right now. But that gives Popo the advantage again.
He can't die. He's getting rings back.
He's gonna move up top. Oh
Popo
no!
has a chance.
This is a chance. This is just a bona fide lead for Popo if he holds the shield.
I don't even know what happened. We were just saying, oh, Zai just got the biggest lead ever, and that just changed immediately. That can get Popo like...
He's getting rings!
He can't die!
He can't die! This is so devastating!
Oh, no! Oh, he keeps getting rings. Yeah, he
just
probably
can't
gonna wait it out down there. Oh,
there it is. There it is.
1 minute death.
But
just
the sheer bulk of time he just lost. Look at this. 40 seconds IGT into the stage is Popo. That is a massive lead. Still holding that lightning shield. Going up top, making the jump look easy, hitting the button, going down bottom, spin dash. This is rough. Zyzek's going to have a huge uphill battle here. And I'm pretty sure they know it. Whether or not they're watching the stream, they know that huge time loss is going to cost them a lot. So here we go, Popo going into Act 2 boss, bouncing, getting the 4 hits, waiting it off so they don't lose their shield just yet. Getting a 5th hit, 6th hit, gonna wait a second, jump up, get 2 hits, 1, 2, end of the boss. Jump over the spikes. Really good Act 2. Meanwhile, Zyzek's probably kicking themselves right now over just what was likely a simple mistake followed by just a series of unfortunate events where they couldn't die. Isn't it bad when you just can't die? First world Sonic speedrunning problems.
It's an absolutely absolutely awful mistake of losing the lightning shield, and it was worse that not only that he lost the shield, but it spent like a probably good half minute just trying to restart the whole stage. But we still got Panic Puppet 1 coming in with Popo. Hopefully you can get a good Panic Puppet 1 and keep this momentum.
Gonna wait a bit, go 1, 2, get the hit. Gonna
Good
jump
fight.
over the last spikes. All right, makes it through in quick fashion, but oof, did the time loss really start showing. Look at this. This is amazing difference right now. As long as Popo can hold a consistent pattern of just keeping the mistakes to an absolute minimum, you can see Popo probably taking game 1. I would definitely love to see that prediction poll right about now, see how that looks.
Yeah, the Popo believers are gonna eat good tonight. I'm just gonna say that. I mean, if it keeps up like this.
Last I saw, when I glanced at it, it was a 100% Zyzex, so there was no Popo believers when I saw it. So that's everyone who doubted Popo kicking themselves, along with Zyzex.
Well, I guess if no one's eating, everyone's going starving. I guess it evens out.
We all starve together.
For sure. But Zyzex getting into Panic Puppet, so still in the same zone here, but there is not much game left, so Popo just has to just keep this momentum going, and that momentum is going to be blocked by PP1 fight, and hopefully it works out in his favor, while Zyzex has to just hope for a miracle here.
Yeah, Popo's going to be hoping for quick lasers after quick first 4 hits. Hopefully we get a good pattern, and if he doesn't, then you know Zyzex is going to be hoping for it as well. And maybe that can make up just a little bit of time. You never know. Plus, anything can happen. That boss can be ruthless at times. It can just be horrible with you. It can just constantly start throwing drills at you, which can really do a devastating amount of work. And what makes this boss particularly dangerous... Oh, by the way, Zyzex, nice rings. Moving on. This boss is over a death pit, and, well, not a death pit per se, but it's over a pit, which means when you lose your shield, obviously you lose your shield, but when you lose your rings, there is no opportunity to regain those rings. They don't bounce around for you to recollect. So if those rings, once you take a hit without a shield, you have no rings, you are on the last hit of your life there. So this can be absolutely scary boss for anyone coming into the first time. Practicing this game, I imagine a lot of people struggled learning this game casually and for their first runs on this boss in particular. So it looks like Popo is making it through the first phase pretty easily. Last hit, going into the second phase of the boss, the one that is the more dangerous, because again, they can shoot drills, they can just go across the screen real fast, they can shoot lasers at you, and if you don't have a lightning shield, that laser phase is a devastating one because it just wastes so much time.
Yeah, you definitely want to see more
bounces
lightning.
For a third. That was 3 hits, so it looks like they might be hoping that they get the laser. They do get the laser, and they got the hits. Oh, but they don't.
Getting 2? Oh, missing the 3rd hit out of the 2 there, out of the 4. Oh, hoping
that's
and
not
hope for
something
another.
you see happen too often. It's rough, but and now they had to be very careful about their positioning there because they knew that they would probably get hit if they stayed in that corner. Eggman's going to shoot the drills. 1, 2, and that's going to end the fight. Not a big deal.
Still a very clean fight on Popo.
Oh, very clean fight.
Could get a relatively decent fight here. They could be pretty even. Although Zyzex doesn't have the lightning shield either.
No lightning shield, yeah. No lightning shield means no laser abuse. But they can still do better on this particular boss fight. Ooh, Tails taking a hit.
Tails hit.
Oh, and taking a hit.
See, another
this is
hit.
that scary situation. This is that scary situation we were talking about. No rings, anything. All right, and this laser, you can't do anything but run away from it. You cannot hit Eggman unless you have the lightning shield in this situation. So all you can do is just wait it out. And he's gonna shoot drills, and he goes right back up.
Top 2. Oh yeah, this is just a really hard situation. Getting the final 4 hits left with no shield is just, you just have to carefully.
And another
cherry-pick your
laser, so
attack.
you just gotta wait the laser out. He's gonna leave the screen. You gotta hope he comes down at an angle where you can abuse him. Oh, he does. He does get a hit, but it's not over.
Not enough.
Not over. He's gotta move himself up the screen very high because he has no idea how Eggman's gonna approach.
Oh, yes, one more hit still.
One more
Hopefully
hit.
no laser. It is a
No
little...
laser.
Don't be...
It's
oh,
a laser.
There it is. Oh, this is like the worst
no.
possible you can get here.
Look at this, and Popo just widening this gap here. Drill's very scary,
Can't
but goes
do
back
anything.
up top.
Yeah,
Can't do
go back
anything
up.
to abuse. And the
Another laser.
Oh boy.
There's really nothing
Popo
Zyzex
doubters.
can do.
Popo doubters, where are you at right now?
jeez.
Gets
No
the
more
jump,
lasers.
gets the fire boost.
Please, no more lasers, please.
It's the
Oh,
laser.
no.
Is anyone keeping count of bad laser RNG?
How many lasers have there? Uh-oh.
And then drills hit tails. And again, you got Zyzex has to play this super safe. If they take a hit, all right,
there
they
we
finally
go.
got that hit. If they took a single hit at all at that point, they would have had to do the whole boss over, still with no shield, and it would
Sleep.
just the sheer amount of time lost there.
That was a 4-minute 13 PP1. Just bad RNG out of his control.
At this point, Popo would need a catastrophe to lose because they are in the final boss right now before Zyzex even loads the next act.
Like, Popo needs to lose all 9 of his lives. A meteor has to drop in his house. That's the only way Zyzex can poly. I mean, you'll never know, but it's looking like a GG for game 1 here.
All right, first phase is done. Moving on to the fireball phase, which we know is pretty much harmless because the fire shield is live. So this phase is pretty simple. Just do some jumps, move over to the next side, and just repeat the process. It's the next phase that we got to be worried about because you got projectiles flying all over the screen. Meanwhile, Zyzex with fire shield trying to catch up. This is a very huge uphill battle because, again, this looks like it's Popo in the bag. Get your GGs in chat ready for the PP Popo.
And with the fire shield in hand, there's not even much risk to be worried about. Just got to get the last few hits on the left and right sides. And looking like it's going to be GG in a couple seconds here. Yeah, Zyzex is just trying his best getting through. Oh, he did not get the jump there. He's gonna have to take the platform up.
Yeah, so
Drop
there
him
was
down.
there was no voters for Popo, so nobody got wait, no voters for Popo, or did someone vote for Popo?
I'm not sure. Waiting for the update on this prediction here.
It says 0 points were voted in for Popo, yeah.
Wow, how dare you guys? No fate at all. For shame.
All right, let's see who the bets are going to be on for game 2. Meanwhile, give your energy to Zyzex as they wrap this up while you give your GGs to Popo. Popo's showing you can't be doubting this one. Yeah, see, that's right. I'm starting to see some points go Popo's way this time. People are like, we don't want to sleep on this one. This might be a winner. We're seeing a lot more favor going to Popo's direction on this next prediction.
Am I a millionaire? You want me to bet all of mine? All right, I'll let you know. Yeah, I'll let you know.
I think they're saying you need to watch the poll.
Wait, hold on. Wait, how do you custom?
Predict with custom amount. It's below the 10s.
Oh, I see. All right. If I lose this, then I'm poor. Wait, what? Is there a maximum here?
Oh, I think there is. Well,
I put all 90,000, but it's not going through. I'm so upset. Oh, maybe I have to do this. Hold on. Let's do that. What? Oh, do they not take commas? I guess that makes sense. That makes sense. All right.
oh, there it is. That's a huge. I can't tell who you voted for.
Yeah, it's so hard. Who knows?
I can't tell who you voted for.
No
So,
idea.
Popo stands. If you win this bet, you're gonna be making some bank at Joey's
Right?
expense. I'm
have
just
to-
saying that's a huge purse on the left side of the screen. If you might want to be betting on the right side and hope for a win there, you might be making some bank.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing some popos now. Yeah, yeah, now you have some faith. All right, but yeah, GG's to Zyzex. He's definitely wouldn't think he's very happy with a 31, but we got a game 2 here.
And again, we've seen this in numerous tournaments before. Like you can be the best, like you can have the top time on a leaderboard, but you have to hold that consistency throughout a tournament setting. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. We know that. So you can't I like to say this, you don't have to beat your opponent at their best. You just have to beat them on that day. And that definitely
Absolutely.
holds true in this race.
It takes one mistake and then you lose a minute or two, as you saw Zyzex losing the lightning shield in GG1. And Popo losing 30 seconds around the mid-early game, which had Zyzex have a really substantial lead. So it's been going back and forth quite a numerous amount of times. So we can probably see that again.
We only saw a 2-minute deficit, but we have to consider that that 2-minute deficit isn't necessarily just a skill-based deficit. There's also the RNG deficit. We had horrible laser RNG in Panic Puppet, so that alone accounts for a huge chunk of Zyzex's deficit in that race. So don't think that there's a 2-minute skill gap by any means. There's definitely significantly less than that. That race could have gone either way based on RNG alone.
Absolutely, and you saw in Gene Gadget 1, you seen Popo's Gene Gadget with the Metal Sonic fight. It like there's just so much. There's only so much you can do in that situation. Where
Yeah, you
Zyzex's
can't
got like
really
the
do
best
anything. You just
combo.
have to accept what you've got and then make the best of it. Popo definitely made the best of what they had and pulled the win out. And Zyzex, honestly, the laser RNG is only bad if you don't have that lightning shield. And Zyzex, unfortunately, just didn't have the lightning shield to capitalize on those lasers. That RNG would have been amazing with lightning shields.
Like if you swapped Popo's Zyzex's GG1 with Popo's PP1, that would have been like an absolutely astonishing pace going into the end game. But you know, the game doesn't play nicely.
Oh yeah, that's right. We also have to consider. Thank you for pointing that out. That Zyzex had to spend a lot of time taking a death, and
Yeah,
they
just
just
losing
couldn't
the
get rid of their
ring.
rings. The
Yeah,
rings just refused to leave.
you can.
Also,
You can
if I recall, I did say that Zyzex had the unfortunate didn't go in with the lightning shield on the boss. I can't actually go in with the lightning shield and then just lose it after, because didn't they get over top of the boss and then not get all 4 hits?
yeah, and then just had a lot of
Or
issues
was
with
that
it.
Popo? Can't remember.
Uh oh, in PP1, I believe that was Popo.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, any number of things can go wrong in a run, and that can make a huge difference. So, uh, Popo stands, put your points in there, cause Joey baby's putting up a purse for you.
Yeah, you
Joey's
wanna.
saying, "I bet you can't have these points, though." I don't know about you, but I'm kind of betting the house against him.
Hey, you got either two options. You wanna look for seed, or you wanna look to make bank. I guess the choice is yours. But yeah, these two runners are having a little break after that race. I'm gonna have to just take a little stretch, breather, bathroom break here, there, whatever these runners need to just relax themselves for the next game because they could
Yeah,
potentially be here for a game 3.
get themselves back in the zone.
I'm
All
definitely
right,
loving
let's see what we got
the
going on here. All right, I'm seeing. See, I really love the fact that they put badges next to people when they vote in a poll, so we can see where everyone stands. I'm loving it. I'm
yeah,
loving it. Let
I
me.
absolutely like that.
If you've got 2s or 1s next to your name, go ahead and say something in chat so we can see where you stand.
Zyzek stands or Popo stands? Let me see. Who you're rooting for?
Look at this. We got 107K going on one side,
It's, def-
35K on the other. Ooh, this is looking juicy.
it's definitely one of the biggest amounts I've seen in the tournament when it comes to like predictions. I
Well, I
believe.
mean, like 90K of that was from you though.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying.
You did kind of just
I helped
throw the
there.
bank in. You kind of
I
threw
just
the
helped.
house on this one.
I'm going all in. Just for the sake of seeing how people will all vote here. Like, man, like Popo here, like seeding disadvantage, but man, I can make some bread. I can't
Right?
pass that up.
Especially after seeing Popo just pull that first win. You never know.
Yeah.
This could be a major 2-0 upset in Popo's favor, putting the current champion on the losers bracket from the word go.
And you have to also remember that Popo's coming in pretty hot. He's I believe Zyzex's last game was like a good amount of hours ago, and Popo just had a hectic race with Rafflemere, so he's coming in pretty warm here. Zyzex's feet's going a little funny there. There's a little flicker
There
going
we
on.
go. There we go.
Okay, we're back.
Seeing a lot of 2s in chat. I'm seeing a lot of 1s in chat. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Shinobi, what are flickies? What are those?
Never heard of them.
Never heard.
Collecting flickies? I don't
Is
know.
that like that famous singer, Flick Astley?
Flickies? I don't know what you're talking about. We may have Zyzex ready to go. We're just waiting on Popo, but you know they need all the time they can get just to be all prepared for the next game here.
We don't want them to be like full bladdered in the middle of a race or anything like that.
Absolutely, yeah.
We want them to be 100% focused, have every distraction out of the way, because this could make a huge difference on the overall tournament. Because again, this determines who has to face who in the next wave of the bracket. This determines who could potentially go in with an advantage if they make it all the way to winners finals or grand finals, I should say. Like, there's a whole lot going on this. Like, if either of these runners were to make it to grand finals,
sure, you want to see the absolute
this right here, this match could determine who goes in with an advantage. Like, we could very well see this exact same match later, and we definitely want to see who goes in with a higher morale, who goes in with any game advantages if those apply. And we're getting started right now. Green Grove 1 loading up. We see this is going to start off. We have through the loop, synchronized so far, both going for a jump, neither landing the jump just right. So that means Zyzex pulls a bit ahead because their jump was a little less bad. Spin dashing through the tube, up, down, all around, through the loops, over the top, making their way across the bridge. First boss starting at 20 seconds on the left side of your screen, 21 seconds on the right side, so you can see there is a definite slight lead on one side. All the emeralds are gone because Eggman be the jerk with Bouncy Boy now starting out. Let's see if they can both get a quick kill setup where they just bounce in the middle of the screen. There it goes. Bounce, bounce, bounce. There we go. We got double bounces.
Very clean by both. 33, double 33 here.
Ooh, that means Popo gets the slightly faster boss kill.
Just snagging the second back out of when Zyzex got ahead by 1 full second, so they're pretty much even here. With a slightly like half-second lead fade out. But of course, only into Green Grove Act 2.
Look at the sync out of Act 1 into Act 2. There's very close. Looks like both of them are on the bottom, going through the loops.
Couple loops here. Land on the spring in the water.
Landing on the spring, both of them very clean nice. Landing. Jumping up. No hits, down the hill, through the... Look at the sync! Both of them...
And the double hit,
they even sync hit the spikes. Looks like Popo's pulling slightly ahead, though.
You're right.
Popo's definitely getting ahead. Going into the boss fight. Now, this boss fight, we have seen this boss fight claim lives. And Popo did not get that first insta-shield hit, so Popo's going to take a little longer on this boss, assuming...
Zyzex getting the kill here.
Yeah, Zyzex got that first hit. Popo missed the first hit, so it took them a little longer to get it. So Zyzex, once again, taking the lead. This is a lead swap, and again, this is still anyone's race, but we're already seeing some back and forth, and we love to see back and forth like this. Everyone who bet channel points, they're kind of... I want to see some sweating in chat. I want who thinks they made a bad investment here?
I mean, if it okay, so for in my position, you know, if I lose 90k in my points, that would suck. But you know, the upsets are always pretty exciting to see. But hey, we'll see what happens. I am not putting I'm putting my faith on Popo as well.
All right, here we go.
And Ballerina for both.
Hopefully, no weird bounces this time. There we go.
It's just like a half second apart.
Look at
No,
this.
they're pretty much
synchronized again. Oh my God, Popo is slightly ahead.
Yeah, they're just switching
I lied.
half seconds here. Oh no, then
They're just swapping back and forth.
Yeah, just like
Little
by half
tiny
second
micro
apart.
optimizations. Just the tiniest of micro optimizations are separating them right now. Do you see this thing?
That is perfectly synced.
Oh my God. They have a knack for impressing me. I'll say that right now.
Yeah, Knack is right. And speaking of which, let's see if we can get a good clean fight from both of these runners here.
All right. Weasel the Sniper hopping around the screen.
Getting good clean hits by both.
Ooh.
Oh, that's taking a little damage
Isaac
there.
taking a hit. It's going to set him behind a little bit, but both of them wrapping it up pretty quickly.
Still very nice. 2 second
Oh my
apart
God,
IGT here.
Look at how close this is.
Double hit.
This is insane.
Yeah, just a hit there lost them. Just that sync they were just in. But yeah, that's only still like a second or two. That's not much difference.
This is just a second. Like, it looks like it's just a second that separates them. Yeah. So little things like just minor jumps can make a big difference. Speaking of jumps, they both do a pretty good job. Turn around, bounce your spring up, hit the switch, spin dash off. Landing perfectly on the teleport.
Right for both
Both
too,
of them.
yeah.
Both of them getting ready to go for that swag fire shield bounce. Let's see if
Fire
they
shield
can both
swag
land it.
landing.
One,
Both looking good.
boom. Fire shield's
Zizek
into
for
it.
bow. Very
Fire
nice.
shield's into it. Oh, looks good. Let's see if they can both hold their shields, because that's what plagued them last time.
Yeah, they both lost. Oh, Zizek's slowing down there. Probably
Had
just
to-
playing it safe here.
Probably realizing that the cycle of that spike ball wasn't going to be super favorable, and they just decided keeping the fire shield is more important.
Definitely fair. Playing it safe, that makes a lot of sense. Want to keep
Yeah, I
the shield
respect
here.
the safe play. All right, hitting the switch, going into the boss fight where we see Weasel the sniper just sleeping around. He's like, oh, what's this? We want to just bring out Big Boy? Here's Big Boy. Oh, taking a punch in the
Losing
very
fire
beginning.
shield. Zizek, who is just behind, still behind, but has a fire shield in tow.
Oh, taking another hit. This is, taking another hit. I think Zizek is going to pull ahead. I think, oh, no, not quite. But look at how close this is again.
Yeah,
Remember, Zizek's had to wait for a cycle on the spike ball, and just like that, they made up some huge difference here.
yeah, Popo getting
They're
hit by
basically
the boss
synced
twice.
again.
Definitely helped Zizek pull in a little bit of extra seconds here, but having the fire shield going into Spring Stadium, that could give him some nice time here.
Oh yeah, fire shield in Spring Stadium. But remember, we saw the same thing happen last time. We saw Popo go into Spring Stadium without a fire shield, with Zizek's going in with it, and Popo still pulled a little further ahead with it. So Popo might be more well practiced with without the fire shield in this stage. And
Yeah,
right now,
so,
Popo
yeah.
does have the lightning shield, so they're already getting ready for whatever strats they can probably get out of that. They won't have the dashes, but they will have some jump height, making it through the barrels without having to wait, as does Zizek. Both of them making it through the barrels pretty quickly. No special stages here. Up the springs. 1, 2, 3, 4. On both sides of the screen, they just keep going up and up and up. Double jump up to the top. And look at this. Look at this.
Like a second off or two, they're neck and neck again. Two
It's
different
not even a full
shields from
second.
each.
This may be a half second at most.
Yeah, but now Zygzak's gonna definitely want to keep his shield here, but all in the same fight here.
All right, so
losing his
Popo
shield,
taking.
not bad.
No, I think Popo deliberately loses the shield, because I've seen Popo do that last game too. They seem to position themselves with the deliberate intent of losing the shield, or they could just be making the same mistake over and over again, which is kind of weird. You don't really expect a high level runner to make those kinds of mistakes over and over, but you never know. Popo's definitely run the marathon today.
Yeah, Zygzak's wanting to keep his shield for sure, but Popo doesn't matter too much.
And as you can see, like, not a huge difference between the fire shield and no fire shield going through the rest of the stage. Popo taking extra hits on the Tails doll was really the ultimate difference maker. And even then, we're only a loading screen apart right now.
Oh, taking top path here, making good use of it so far.
Clean jump through the bumpers. No bumpers here. Going down bottom side. Let's see how the different run. All right, so we got 2 different paths. So we're gonna see how this synchronizes up at the end, how much time they each take getting through the act. And it's gonna be interesting seeing the time difference this can make.
Yeah, it's looking good for Zyzex. 30 on the flipper there. Let's see how fast Popo gets to these flippers. But it's a pretty substantial difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a 10-second difference. Zyzex with a even more substantial lead. Already going into Spring Stadium with 4 or 5 seconds. Spring Stadium Act 2 and
Oh,
just,
taking that jump slightly too early. Had to redo the spin dash. Doing the bounce, hitting the barrel of doom on the right side of the screen. Meanwhile, we see Zyzex hitting that bouncer spring, going past the last checkpoint into the boss fight with a mini egg swole, or medium arms as some would like to call it.
Getting the 4 hit there.
4 hit, no losing the shield.
Oh, Popo getting the
Popo
faster
getting
kill,
better
though.
RNG. Popo getting better RNG on that one. I don't think Popo had a single swoop across the screen. I think Eggman was just conveniently dropped down on both ends. So look at this synchronization again.
Yes, Zyzex had
That's another
Robotnik
lead
flying
swap.
over,
Oh
and
my
he only got
God.
a 2 hit when he approached the next time. So that boss fight alone just negated the time save Zyzex got from Fire Shield.
But we still have a fire shield on the left side of the screen. Popo's gonna have some hard times not being able to or Popo's gonna have some hard times keeping a lead when you have your opponent with such an advantage, you know?
Yeah, for sure. You know, losing the time there, but he
Nice
did not
jump.
take damage there, so that's very good. Hoping for a good jump by both. Oh, Zay's not getting the jump.
Oh,
Popo didn't either, just barely didn't make it.
Slightly off, so both of them taking the bottom route. But again, we see this fire shield is going to make up a bit of a difference here. We see these fire shield dashes give you
Beautiful,
like
yeah.
advantages here.
Going up the hill there. Yeah, just going to the spring just from the opposite end. That's a really good advantage. It's really nice he kept that shield the whole way through, like, a zone and a half just to make use of that, which is very nice.
Now we see Popo going up for the gold shield. Meanwhile, Zyzex opting no gold shield because they have fire shield. Now, that means they'll probably have a bit of a slower boss fight, but that is fine. Unless they set it up just right. Oh, no, okay.
Yeah, got a good
no,
amount of hit
Popo loses the shield.
No,
Oh, that's gonna be rough.
no homing or fire. He just has
No
to just
shield.
play it safe or just
So
play it
Zyzex
very
looking
slowly.
real comfortable. Hey, everyone who betted against Joey, how you feeling right about now?
Yeah, I totally knew this was gonna happen. But that's really unfortunate for Popo. But still getting 3 threes here. Still could be a 3-3-2 if it goes well. Very nice.
Ain't over till it's over, says Team 2 in chat. You right.
I believe it. That's completely fine. You saw the first game 1, what Giga 1 and PP1 can do to runners. So
Yeah, we've
you'll never
seen
know.
how lead swaps happen. In this race alone, we've seen a lot of lead swaps. All right, Zyzex swapping into Lightning Shield.
See if Popo will get the lightning shield and keep it through the whole level. So that'll be very beneficial.
Nice hops. Oop, slightly overshooting that jump. Not a big problem. Good jumps from these slopes. Grabbing the Lightning Shield. Meanwhile, you have Zyzex on the left side of your screen, making their way through the tunnels, across a bridge. Big jump up into the checkpoint, going into the first boss. Or second boss, sorry. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he's gonna want to keep his lightning shield here. He's gonna be really careful.
What is it,
And
Metropolis Ice
nicely
is
does.
what y'all call it?
Yeah, what are the kids calling it these days?
Metropolis Ice.
Metropolis. Yeah. Hey, Popo coming into the boss.
Pretty clean movement so far.
All right, we got Popo.
We have a
Keep the
boss
lightning
fight
shield.
between the two. Oh, does not
losing the
keep
lightning
the shield.
shield.
That's gonna hurt a lot. That's gonna
Gives
hurt a
more to
lot
Zyzex.
because you do not want to. You don't want to lose the lightning shield for this act. This act is way too important. The lightning shield gives you access to so many jumps. that are just going to save so much time. So this is going to be a very devastating downhill or uphill battle right now for Popo.
Yeah, and he wasn't able to take advantage of the lightning shield for Volcano Valley in the last race too, because he lost it in the very first lava pit.
Yeah.
The start of VV1.
So we're seeing this is going to be a really bad one. The difference is I think when he lost it in the lava pit, he was in the lead at the time, but this time he's behind already, and now he has to make his way through this with no double shield or no double jumps whatsoever to get past a lot of these extra pads. It's gonna be a very, very difficult climb back up to the top from here. Going down here for the backup fire shield.
47 boss fight for Zyzex.
Yeah, so let's see how they do. They're going to do this. They're going to try and skip their way up to the top of the boss arena again, but like when you see this big of a difference already, this can really hurt. But we've also seen how bad RNG can treat Zyzex in that last run. RNG could be very horrible again. We don't know what Giga 2 or Giga 1's going to offer. We don't know what Panic Puppet 1's going to offer if one of them loses a shield. There's still so many things that can change this run because RNG is a definite real factor in all of this. But right now, Popo is probably sweating, and I imagine Team 2s are probably sweating as well.
Like, at least Popo has the win, so he is not out of this yet if this match doesn't go into his favor. So there is a game 3, but you'll never know what happens. But at the very least, Zyzex does have the advantage. Zyzex could potentially lose a lot of time in the Metal Sonic fights and PP1, but of course so can Popo, so that just gives him just ways to just keep that momentum.
Let's see if Popo gets to the top. To the very top.
Zip here. There he goes.
See if they can get some extra hits early on. Meanwhile, Zyzex already in Act 2, while Popo still has to do the boss for Act 1. Taking that fire shield early on, does not lose it just yet, so they're going to be using this fire shield. They're going to try and get inside the wall here. Oh, some first try up top. That one's the easy one though, but they still got the hard one. We saw that both runners had a bit of trouble doing this next one here, but let's see. First try! Oh no, this is going to be really difficult. Popo's, the lead is gaining significantly over Popo right now.
That's not giving Popo any better way to up here. He's gonna have to just hope for Giga and Panic Puppet to just do the absolute worst to Zyzex, but really good VV2 for Zyzex.
Incredible VV2.
It's as good as you want that VV2 to go. Nicely done. But hopefully Popo can just probably make that good VV2 not mean much if he can get his first try both times on his own.
Yep. There's a faster fire shield grab there, so that's a little bit, that's like a little micro time save there. Let's see if they get in. First try, they do. Spin dash ready, up to the top. Hit this elevator, go up, set themselves up. Doesn't get first try, goes in for the second. Does on the second.
Second try still good.
And the first try was without a setup, so it's fine. They didn't lose too much time. And now they're going into the boss. So there is a boss and a capsule that separates these two runners, and that can be significant. But again, we have an RNG heavy boss coming up in this next act.
Yes, we have GG1 boss fight. We have GG2 not losing the lightning shield. We have PP1 boss fight. Like, they can all be really troubling.
Either player getting a Metal Sonic can just drastically alter the course of this race.
Absolutely. Sizeman clean work through GG1, while Popo just waiting for the hits to come in so you can just take damage to Robotnik.
Meanwhile, Zyzex making their way down the hills, jumping over the things, hitting the checkpoint, making their way into the tubes.
Through the tube.
Fire shield still intact.
Keep it the whole way through, bouncing up the springs. Popo finishing VV2 with a 123. Really nice stage. Gotta be nice to just not give Zyzex any more extra wiggle room here, because having a good VV2 himself.
Absolutely. Like, at this point, Popo wants to just capitalize every little bit they can, because every mistake they make at this point is just more favor to Zyzex. And they're probably going to be banking a lot on negative RNG hitting Zyzex and hoping that they themselves don't fall victim of RNG. Also, they're definitely going to want to manage their shields up through the rest of this game because, again, you want to hold a lightning shield through Act 2 and Act 1 of the next stage. So there's a lot of little things that can still turn the tide here. Let's see who we get first. We have Mecha Sonic.
Mecha Sonic here.
That's good RNG so far. Popo's definitely going to be sweating over this kind of stuff. And I imagine Team 2s are sweating with Popo at this point.
We're going to see what the next opponent that Zyzex has to face.
Who's it going to be? It's going to be Bouncy Boy. This is good RNG so far. Really good RNG.
Nice. Oh, having trouble getting Bouncy Boy here.
Oh, Bouncy Boy not cooperating. There we go.
Oh, still not haven't gotten a hit yet. Oh, there we go.
Oh, but they had the fire shield activated, so they couldn't. So they ricocheted off really quickly. Oh, now they got Mark II.
Oh, there we go, Mark II. Well, it's definitely better than Metal.
It's better than Metal.
A pretty good,
way better
pretty
than
good
Metal
fight overall. Getting Bouncy Boy in any combo is relatively a good set. I mean,
oh yeah,
Metal
Bouncy Boy and Mecha Sonic are both really, really amazing. Getting 2 out of 3 optimal is really nice. Bouncy Boy,
Mark II
starting the fight here. So not a very encouraging start. So now we already know that thankfully they have a 75% chance of having a good one next. But if they have that 25% chance of Metal Sonic, then the RNG has crippled them. Bouncy Boy's up next, but he has to kill Mark II quickly. There we go, Mark II down. Now he's got to set this up. Oh, no shield.
Getting hit there, but could do the bounce strat here.
Oh, there it is. Oh no, it didn't work
just fell off of it. Oh, just trying to catch right back up to him. Oh no, Metal Sonic, that is not fair.
That is really bad RNG.
That's so
isn't
rough.
this like legitimately the worst RNG? Bouncy Boy with Metal and Mark II?
I mean, if you get a good Bouncy Boy, it's not bad, but Mark II and Metal, that's definitely one of the worst you can get.
This is rotten RNG. All right, this is not random number generator. This is rotten number generator, okay? This is absolutely abysmal. Popo is not happy with the picks they got out of those bosses right there. That was just bad. Meanwhile, Zyzex going in,
keeping his lightning shield the whole way this time.
Keeping the lightning shield all the way through, getting ready to wrap up this next act. There's an entire act between them, whereas it was just a boss earlier. Now there's an entire act separating them. Meanwhile, keeping this lightning shield as long as they can, getting a quick hit, stalling for a second, going for 1 and 2, gonna jump over some spikes, and they're done with the stage.
Really clean GT2 by Zyzex.
Absolutely amazing. Team 2s, do you still have faith? I want to know.
Zyzex with a really comfortable lead here. If he knows his pace, he's gonna just try to keep this momentum. Just don't make any crazy mistakes. Don't make any big risks, because he knows that he has a lot of time in his shoulders that he can kind of bleed in if he needs to just play safe in any spot. While Popo just have to pull all the stops to make this comeback if there's potential for any comeback for the final zone here.
We'll see if Zyzex gets some clean execution. If Zyzex makes it through Act 1 with no problems, then it's basically sealing the deal. So we'll see what happens.
Alright, going into the boss fight for Popo. We're gonna get a good clean 4 hits at the start.
1, 2, 3, and 4. Quick hit. 1 more quick hit. Stall for a second. Oh, doesn't even stall. Does just go straight in. That's kind of a weird choice, but whatever.
We'll take those. He's alive and well.
Still works out. Finishes the act only 2 seconds longer than it took Zyzex. But that's still just widening the gap in Zyzex's favor. And you really don't want to be doing that when you're in Popo's position right now.
Absolutely not. Zyzex getting a very good clean Panic Puppet 1 so far. Still having the lightning shield in tow. Jumping right into, I really love the slam dunks inside the elevators. They're really nice to see.
Oh yeah, just the clean jumps straight in.
Just having the idea and knowledge of when to time and how long you should hold your jump. Losing the lightning immediately.
He's gonna backtrack for a bit.
There is another lightning shield here, but he might just opt to just take the platform.
No, he's going for the lightning shield. He's absolutely going for the lightning shield.
Yeah, just gonna snag that right back.
You don't want to not have the lightning shield and get stuck with bad laser cycles on this boss. It's too important to have this lightning shield here.
Gotta give more time to Zyzex, and speaking of, we have
a boss
fight incoming.
this is pretty much the final boss. Let's be real. This is like the red eye for SNK.
Oh, I believe it. I probably would. That's something I definitely agree with. All right, we can get a 3 cycle here. Get a 3-3-2.
1, 2, 3.
Ooh, 3 hits there.
And doesn't even fall off the screen. 1, 2, and 3.
3-3-2.
That's really
looking
good.
nice.
We have a 3-3-2 so far. 1 and 2. Bingo.
So beautiful.
Beautiful phase 1. And they still have their
good.
lightning shield, so they're going to try 1 and 2. And then they're going to try and manip Eggman to go up. Nope, he's not going to go up. So they're probably just going to go for a generic fight there. Hopefully he's going to go across the screen one more time. And now they're on their last 2 hits. They didn't get a laser cycle, but it's fine. 1 and 2, and
still
that's
a
it.
really phenomenal boss fight still.
Wow, what an amazing boss. That leaves almost no room for Popo. Like at this point, it's I don't want to prematurely call it, but I'm thinking that Team 2s are going to be losing out on some points.
Yeah, you just gotta hope for a bunch of deaths, but how many places in PP2 can result in so many deaths besides the final boss? If he can keep the fire shield in the final boss, then yeah, Popo doesn't have much really he can hope for here.
No, it would take just an unpredictable catastrophe for Zyzex to lose this one at this point.
Popo looking to hopefully get a 4 cycle here.
Wait a minute. HUD's in chat saying that is a Panic Puppet 1 IL world record by 6 seconds.
Is that really? And honestly, I'm not surprised. That was an absolutely astonishing PP1 for sure. That boss fight was amazing. Clean 4 cycle from Popo, and hopefully we got no bad RNG here.
Zyzex getting screwed there a little bit, but it's not a big deal. I imagine Zyzex is kind of smug right now.
Yeah, he's got to be feeling himself out of that one. Like, oh man, I'm so good. Because that was a really good PP1.
Really clean jump and fire shield boost over the water. Jumping up, making the early platform cycle. Jumping, zooming across. Up the screw, fire shield.
Oh, Popo getting hit, losing his lightning shield.
Oh,
hopefully we get no lasers here. This is not what you want to see.
Oh, no. Oh, no. I imagine this is horrible. Why is laser RNG a thing? He's got to be very careful with how he positions himself because he doesn't want Eggman to go through the top of the screen because that just runs the risk there.
He got the kill, though. 1 laser, that's not the worst, but that's just not what we want to see. Really clean PP2 as well. Like, this is quite the run Zyzex is having. I don't think this is PB pace by any means, but this could still be losing the fire shield, but it's not a big deal.
It's gonna make phase 2 annoying, but that's about it. Because now they have to worry about phase 2's fire, but
this is still a really clean run. This could be a 26 potentially. I don't know for sure actually. But this is easily the best run of the tournament so far.
Oh yeah, this is fantastic so far.
Whether this is a 26 or 27, I believe the best run in this tournament so far is Popo's PB with a 28-12. Correct me if I'm wrong, but a low 28 is the best time in this tournament so far. Zyzex could beat that by over a minute.
This is incredibly... Alright, so world record is out of the question, but look at how close they're getting to it.
It's going to be a low 27 here.
It could have been lower, but they have taken some unfortunate hits here.
Yeah, losing the fire shield and then taking a couple bullet shots at the end here.
Oh, late jump. And now they have to wait an extra cycle again.
Another cycle. This is going to be GG.
Oh, man. Their jumps are really rotten. They're having really rottenly timed jumps. The nerves might have been getting to them here. But it's all right. They still picking up the win. Definitely in the 27s range. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a match because it is going into game 3. What a way to wrap up day 1. We have a game 3 to start us off, and this is, again, the first match of winner's bracket. GG's to Zyzex. Give your energy to Popo as they wrap up this run before we go into game 3 of the set. And this is a huge determining factor here. Team 2s, you didn't get what you wanted this time around. You should have bet on them on game 1, but you never know. Game 3 could still be there for Popo.
This should have been a mind reader, and now this puts the tournament PB to Zyzex's hands with a 27-22.
That is an insane time.
Just 130 plus seconds shy off of world record. Or more like 40, actually. That's a phenomenal time.
Popo losing their fire shield before phase 2. You never want to see that happen, but reality is set in. They have to deal with the consequences of losing that shield in phase 1. 2, they're going to have to move around the screen, hopefully not deal with the fire, jump up, catch it, 1, 2, and then run away.
Yeah, both of these runners losing their shield on the fight here. Zyzex did lose a lot of time in the final boss, but it's just not enough.
It's not enough to make up that difference now.
Not enough at all.
That's over a minute difference between the two right now. And we got to remember, RNG played its part. We saw really, really rotten RNG in Giga 1 for Popo. That was kind of what sealed the deal. Popo was already behind, but just having that kind of RNG that just set it in stone. There's really no recovering when you have that kind of a boss pattern.
I just gotta know, okay, game, you give Popo Metal Sonic twice, of course, where's the mercy? You gotta give him mercy here, right? Is the game self-aware? This is a tournament right now. Maybe it should come some slack.
The game knows. The game knows too much. It has gained sentience. Pull the plug now.
29-28, another sub 30. That's still a phenomenal time. GG's to Popo.
GG's to Popo. GG's to both runners as we get ready for game 3. Team 1, you walked away with the bank this time. Good job, Team 2. Sorry it happens, but we're going into the third game of the set. Bets are on the board. Place your points where you think they should land. Let's see who walks away with a bigger purse this time. Joey, what's your purse look like right about now?
Should I be deciding again? Okay, let's see.
Well, you don't have to. You don't have to place it. I'm just saying, what does it look like?
Man, so what definitely sealed the first game, for this set here, losing Lightning Shield in GG1, and just another bunch of unfortunate stuff, which Zyzex definitely has in the back of his mind now. So I wouldn't expect him to really lose that shield, because he'll definitely just be extremely more careful in those scenarios. So it's really tough to say. But of course, the RNG aspect, of course, it's given a lot of trouble to especially Popo for the Metal Sonic fights. So just based on gameplay alone, and we just saw Zyzex with a 27. I may be leaning towards Zyzex, but of course Popo, he's got to win on the board, so he can just gain another win. This is still the final game here.
Again, Zyzex bad runs happen. We've seen it. Bad runs can happen, even if you are the top person on the board. Bad runs can happen, and those bad runs, again, we can see that this is a 1-1. This isn't a 2-0 game right now. There's someone who's going to walk away with a loss, regardless of who takes this next game. So, it is still anyone's race, and this is still only round 1, and this is round 1 of winners. And if you're seeing round 1 of winners with both players taking a win, then that tells you the skill gap is really not as wide as you would expect. Round 1, you're expecting top seed versus bottom seed in most scenarios. And if that's the scenario here and you're seeing that each one has a game, that means this tournament could go to literally anyone who's left in.
Absolutely. And there are no flukes of these runners being here. These runners are here in winners round 1 because of pure skill, and that they have the skill to just, be in these kind of paces, But the game can also pull its doesn't want to pull its punches, but these runners are both equally skilled with both a win on the board, so it's like you just said, kid, it's anyone's game. I am very rich. I have 118K.
Oof.
Yeah, I'm balling tonight.
Man, make it rain. Or just, you know, make it look like it's going to rain. And then you're like, haha, no, you get a drought now because you bet wrong.
Man, the Popo kids would have been like living the life of luxury. If,
just imagine if a single person would have bet 1 point on Popo in game 1.
Exactly.
Just 1 point. If one person would have bet 1 point on Popo in game 1, they would have taken the bank.
Literally won the lottery. Looks like our runners are ready to go. The countdown has commenced. And here we go. Game 3, Zyzex versus Popo. Winner is round 1. Let's do it.
I see some team 2 in there. All right. People still have faith in Popo. Here we go, neck and neck in the beginning. All right, we got both of them on the top path, spin dashing through the S loop, going through the loops, all the way over the top path. Well, not maybe top path, but pretty high up. Or was it the top path? Who knows? I don't know these maps. These maps are convoluted and complicated, and I get lost. I'm bad at games.
Is that
going
into a little pipe there? Different route there.
All right, we're in boss 1, bouncy boy. Let's see if they both get an early setup. Bounce. 1, 2. They both got some bouncing.
Looking good.
Oh, we missed the last bounce.
Missing the hit there. All right, not too bad. Not too bad. That was like
not too bad. Things can still go south. It's all right. That's a minor hiccup. There's still plenty of room for things to go bad on either side, or for plenty of things to go amazing. We never know.
Just getting rid of the bad mojo in the early game.
Oh yeah, just trying to get rid of all the bad stuff right there. That's not a mistake. It's RNG manip for later. That's all it is.
Yeah, absolutely. Going through the double loop, landing on the spring in the water. Good for Zyzex, coming in and Popo.
Good with
Very
Popo.
nice.
Both of them landing it pretty good, clean, jumping up the loop, following the arrow sign through the S loops. No spikes, no spikes. Who needs spikes? We don't like spikes. They're going through loops. They're going over hills. On bouncer springs, collecting the rings.
Double spring, here we go. Both into the boss fight.
Both into the boss fight. Both of them are going to take that early damage. They're trying to get hits as fast as they can. I think Popo missed the first hit again like they did in the first game. I could be wrong. Yeah, definitely missed their first hit. That's going to set them back a little bit more time. So Zyzex pulling a little further ahead. Zyzex with a not super comfortable lead, but it is still a lead.
Yeah, looking like a 6-second difference here, potentially. 2 to 3 seconds in the first act, another 2 to 3 on the second act, but we're only into Rusty Ruin Zone.
All right, turn left, spin dash off the side. Here we go. Let's see where they both end up. Going through the paths, jumping over into the bottom route, hitting the first block, jumping back, going across the water. Nice and clean movement. Gonna spin dash onto the button so they can ballerina across with quickness.
Popo not too far behind. Ballerina going through the water. Zyzex going through the loop. Take the bottom path.
Landing
taking
perfectly
the water
on
current.
the button.
Right up there. You like to see it. Popo
Meanwhile-
getting a little caught off the wall there, but
Yep.
getting the button himself.
Perfectly fine. Just gonna try and get whatever little time saves they can and make up whatever little losses they can. And we have Knack the Weasel. I'm sorry. What's his name? Weasel the Sniper? Weasel the Sniper, that's his name.
Yeah, close enough. Alright, we'll see you get a clean fight here. I believe both races, we've had one person get a clean fight and one person just, the other just gets one little damage here and there.
Yeah, sometimes Weasel the Sniper can be a jerk, and he likes to be a jerk. He really loves to just jump around and maybe not necessarily cooperate. But it looks like Zyzex got a really clean win.
Both clean
As
fights.
the Slowpoke. Look at that. Very clean on both ends. That's nice.
Very good.
And we're never going to see Weasel the Sniper again. Never. Not at all. They're done forever. They're not going to be in the run. And I lied.
And then there he is.
Okay, fine. Now we're never going to see them again. Okay, no more Weasel the Sniper.
Yeah,
it is true because I said it. You can trust me.
Like, we wouldn't lie to you guys.
I wouldn't mislead you, I promise. I am a trustworthy kid.
Gonna ballerina up, take the spring upward, spin, hit the button and spin dash. And Popo not too far behind. Slam dunk right into the teleporter.
All right, let's see
Hoping
if we
for
can get some
fire shield
swag fire shield. Swag fire shield. Let's
I like
go.
some swag. I like swag.
Good
Inside with
and
the bounce.
zoom. There we go. Let's go
Popo
again.
coming in.
Bounce and zoom.
Very nice. Keep the fire shield for both. Hopefully.
Making it
Good
down.
cycle
No
for both.
loss of fire shield just yet. Both of them holding on.
Looking
Speed
good.
shoes going up top. Cross the gaps. Oh, this
Good
is really
ballerina
clean.
section.
This is super clean.
He has a really good rusty tube as Isaacs.
Hey, I said you were gone. Why is Weasel the sniper here? We already said there's no more Weasel the sniper.
Oh, there he goes.
All right.
I think he'll come back eventually.
He might come back. He might
Yeah.
come back. I'm not gonna say anything definitive. He might come back. I've been proven wrong twice already. So
Popo losing the shield though. I believe all 3 races he's
all
lost the shield in
three
this
races
fight.
he's
Yeah.
lost the shield before Spring Stadium. That's kind of rough.
Now he does have the advantage this time, but no, wait. Did he have the advantages last time in the race?
He had.
I'm not
I
even
think he
sure.
had the advantage the first time and only the first time.
Okay.
Because the
but
first time he
Isaac-
lost it earlier in the stage, and Zyzex went out of their way to pick up a backup, I believe. But
you're right.
Popo going in with a disadvantage on this one. Not a huge disadvantage, but it is a disadvantage, and you don't want a disadvantage when you're already going to have to fall behind just due to a difference in what shields you have access to at that moment. So they're going to
Absolutely.
take the lightning shield, of course, as they've had to do every race in this set.
Zyzex will be running with this fire shield. He's going to get all the time he can muster. All the time he can get his hands on. Avoiding that special ring. Wait, have we had a special stage yet? I'm not
We
even sure.
have had one that I
Did
know of
we?
in this tournament, yes. Also having to wait for barrel cycle. They did not get past the barrels.
Barrows there. Alright,
Boing,
gonna
boing,
keep the
boing.
fire shield here. That's what Zyza's gonna want here. Popo coming into the boss fight.
All right,
We
so
get a
we're half a
clean
boss
fight
fight apart right now. Here we go.
Alright, it's looking
Oh,
good.
is keeping him in the
Set up.
corner. That was like, oh,
No,
taking
losing
a
fire
hit at
shield?
last second.
Oh, then that gives Popo. Oh no, that was the first
No.
phase Popo defeated.
Yeah,
Okay.
and Popo almost always. I really do believe Popo deliberately loses lightning shield because it's just weird that it would be so consistent to always lose the lightning shield right there.
Oh
But
no,
Popo
I
does
have-
save up some time.
Oh
It
yeah,
looks
the
like-
lightning
yeah.
shield hit is deliberate, but Zyzex does not want that for the fire shield.
So right now they're separated by a loading screen, so that shows that the gap is not nearly too wide, and neither of them have a fire shield. So there's not like a definitive advantage like there was last race. And in all honesty, it looks like Zyzex taking that hit, kind of taking this bottom route a little slower. They might actually lose time to Popo on this one.
Yeah, getting a little caught by the bumpers at the start there. Getting a little hit there. But yeah, a little extra time for Popo here. But let's see if we can get some good barrels and a good shot up the top route here.
Don't know how often Zyzex takes this bottom route, so they might be less practiced than Popo on this one, so Popo might have the advantage on, okay, getting a little bit bumpered around because, Spring Stadium do Spring Stadium things.
Taking the
Balloon
loop, getting
popping.
caught up by the loop. Alright, Flipper by 47. Let's see what kind of... Yeah, Flipper by 43. So 4-second better Spring 2 on Popo's end here. See if we can keep that momentum and then probably even this up here.
Oh, taking a hit there. They were trying to do the spin dash jump, but oh no!
Didn't get the
They didn't get the
skip there.
bounce.
Gonna have to
They
take
did
the
not get the
springs.
bounce.
I was gonna give more Zyzex, more time to Zyzex's hands here. Now up into the boss fight. Get a double? That might have been a 3-hit there.
All right, let's see what happens. 2, 3, 4.
Well, that's
Ooh,
a
they
4.
did. They
That's a
did.
4.
Yep. So that's good. Oh,
Oh,
meanwhile,
Zyzex having trouble with the fight here. Oh, not good
got a
RNG
double
on
there.
Popo's end
Hold
too.
on. Popo getting last. Look at how
That's
close
not
this
bad.
is.
That's definitely a better boss fight there. That's a
That is
4-second
so-
improvement there.
Oh wow, this is still anyone's race, everyone.
And that was missing the barrel skip too. That was something that he definitely needed. There we go. One loading screen away.
Not even a full loading screen. It's a title card away at this point. All right.
4
Hopping
second
down
difference.
the hill.
Now you know what's coming up. Who will get the jump? Or
Who's gonna go for the jumps?
oh, they're definitely both game, but who's gonna successfully pull it off? Ooh, Zyzek's getting it.
Zyzek gets it.
Popo.
Popo does
getting
too.
himself. Keeping it
they
tight.
are both going all in on this one.
They're going Ultra Instinct for this game 3. I like to see this.
Ooh, just letting the fingers do the work. They don't even have to think about it. Muscle memory alone handles this one.
Just letting their fingers do all the talking. They just know how to execute the inputs without even thinking about it. Going to the loops, going through the springs.
Spin dash. Ooh, almost missed the spring, but it's all good. All good, all good. Both of them going for that homing shield right now is on Zyzek's side. Popo right behind him. Look at how close this is still.
3-4 second difference.
All right, you see Popo taking this a little bit more cautiously that time. They definitely waited up a little bit more because that's where they lost their shield last game. So clearly they took that extra safety net there. They did not want to lose it too much. So we're going to see where Egg Robo goes on. All right, so left side on Popo's side and then right side on Zyzek's side, even though that's not where they are on our screens. They're just knocking them into each other. Look at this.
Oh, losing the shield, but
losing
he has like
shield.
1 hit left here. Okay,
Yeah,
that's still not bad. We'll take
losing
that.
a little bit of headway there, but Zyzek still has that homing shield right now.
Yeah, it'll be a little useful for the beginning spots, but does give a little extra time to Zyzek's here.
All right, so we're back to a full loading screen apart.
They're gonna take the downwards path. Gonna use some homing shots just to position himself in different spots here, just to get into position much quicker.
Yeah, so nice early advantage to have. Meanwhile, Popo's gonna have to suffer the momentum. And there we go. Zyzek's getting the lightning shield right as they wanted to.
Getting the lightning shield with 1 break too. Taking a little bit extra time there. Alright, double lightning shield. Hopefully we don't see any losses here. Just climbing up.
Oh yeah, we want to see lightning shields maintained as long as possible here.
If there's any game 3 we want, it's a game 3 that's neck and neck to the very end here.
Really clean movement, both of them making their way down these tunnels. Alright, so we see Zyzek's going into the boss arena with the lightning shield in tow. Hopefully they hold on to it. Remember, Popo lost the lightning shield last go around, and Popo also falling down here.
Good fight by Zyzek's. Let's see if Popo can keep this shield this time.
So we have a full boss fight between the two. Popo not wanting to lose. Oh, they lost it.
He lost the shield again. No.
That's rough. That's not good.
He just hasn't been able to keep the shield going into just getting out of
at this point.
Just getting out of Volcano Valley. I mean, Zyzek could still lose it, but he's probably just gonna just try to keep this maintained and just take advantage of what the lightning shield can give him in this stage.
Yeah, the lightning shield is a huge boon to have. Being able to skip, being able to just kind of bypass a lot of paths that you'd normally be forced to take as Sonic. This lightning shield is just going to be an amazing difference maker for Act 1, and Popo's probably sweating it right now.
Yeah, this is looking really good for Zyzek. He's taking the path, taking the top path here.
And again, he's already in the lead, so this is really good news for him.
Yeah, that's just extra just leeway for him. Definitely a more comfortable spot than he was before.
Alright, meanwhile, we have Popo grabbing that fire shield back up.
42 going into the
boss.
That is insane. Gonna take a climb with the lightning shield though. At least it gives Popo the faster boss climb. But that's all he really has.
Yeah, he just has a faster boss climb. He's still gonna suffer a net loss in this.
Yeah, you can see the time it's gonna take for him to get to the area he needs to be in, to the checkpoint. A 42 on Zyzek's is gonna be a minute flat. We're gonna go back, yeah, have to go around there. So he's still not even into the boss fight yet. Meanwhile, Zyzex making clean work on Mecha Knuckles here. A 116. That is, yeah, that is
So
a
we have
44-second difference.
we have a full
3-4.
boss and lava climb difference between the two. This is a huge difference, and Zyzex is definitely going to want to maintain this lead. Hopefully, RNG treats them well going into this next level, because we've seen RNG treat both of them pretty mean in the past in this very race.
Hope we can get some nice hits on Popo's end, just to save any kind of time he can while he's already in this fight here. Looking pretty good, I'd say. Oh, missing the hits there.
That's rough. That's gonna be a bit difficult to keep up with. All right, hits him. All right, sets himself up for the damage boost. Hit one, hit two, jump over. Oh, misses the shot.
Oh, missing the hit.
Missing the shot. Overshooting into the lava.
Hits here.
This is rough.
That's 36 on top of how that boss fight went. That's just extra time to Zyzex's hands. And also, Zyzex had a third try second wall clip, so Popo could potentially save a little bit extra time here, but
not nearly as much as they lost in that level. No,
not at all. So Popo coming into the stage while Zyzex is in 54 IGT as Popo approaches Volcano Valley 2. He has quite the uphill battle to go against.
Not first try.
First try.
Not second try.
Oh,
third
no.
try.
Third try. Splitting even here, which is I guess you like to see.
Better than losing time, but ooh.
Yeah.
So we have a full boss fight between the two. And this is a lengthy boss fight. It's just waiting around for him to become vulnerable. So it's not a boss. There's no strat to make this boss go faster. You're just waiting.
So we have Gene Gadget and Panic Puppet, just all that's left for Zyzex to conquer. And
I mean, we say all that's left, but we know how horrible RNG can be. We saw Zyzex lose upwards of a minute plus in this stage.
Absolutely, and he definitely has that in the back of his mind for probably every upcoming race so far, because he's seen firsthand the hard way of how much it can cost him if it happens in a tournament. It's like, what do you do knowing that you normally reset in those situations when you're actually doing full game runs?
You just gotta trudge on and hope for the best.
And that's like that's like really interesting to see too, because you never know how these runners really approach situations like that, considering they never just normally practice that kind of what do you do when you lose 20 seconds in the first zone going into the wrong path? Is like my only answer is resetting. And then of course every other scenario as well, like losing Lightning Shield in Gene Gadget 2.
Alright, meanwhile Popo now starting Act 1 Giga with Zyzex already almost a minute into the stage, so that gives you kind of a good idea of how far the difference is right now. It's a little under a minute difference between the two, but that's a minute that can easily be lost just from RNG alone in this fight. So we don't want to say it's solely in Zyzex's favor. Zyzex is going to be hoping for very generous RNG while also hoping that Popo does not get that generous RNG, and Popo obviously going to be hoping for the opposite. So starting with Bouncy Boy, a pretty nice start.
I'm just hoping for mercy on Popo's end. Like, he needs a little bit of slack on the RNG.
Oh, he's got the fireball bounces down, and he has good RNG on the second. Oh, see, right now, this is what Zyzex is wanting. By the way, seeing some frame drops on the stream, or at least on our side, not necessarily on your side, but gets Metal!
There's Metal!
Metal showing his face. This could be a difference maker. Popo now going to hope for not Metal, just going to hope for good RNG. Meanwhile, Zyzex is going to have to do everything they can to just maximize the amount of damage they can inflict to Metal, because Metal's just going to spend so much time being invulnerable and then hiding up high.
Right, you can see how long this takes. Is like what you really do here.
Just hoping.
No Metal! Come on, game.
Opening with Metal is far worse than closing with Metal, if we're being honest. So Popo got a much worse end of the stick here, and Popo still has the potential to have even worse RNG down the line as a result. Because unlike Zyzex, where they finish with Metal, they only have to worry about Metal. But when you start with Metal, you have to worry about Metal being alive when the next fight starts. And that See, and you see what that does. See, now you're being ganked by 2 Metal Sonics at one time, and he's getting a lot of hits on, he's getting a lot of hits on Bouncy Boy, which could potentially initiate the next one.
Yeah, he needs to grab rings, but he keeps just getting bounced around. Oh no.
See, this is rotten. This is why opening with Metal Sonic is really bad, because Metal Sonic does this. It's hard to kill him before the next metal comes out, and you can't do anything about it.
Dodging everything. That's just like, what can you do? Especially
and
when
now
you
he's
have
got 3.
a third one. And okay, he killed both at the same time.
Ooh, that could have gone rotten. That could have gotten so bad. But he got both. He got both of the worst Metal Sonics in this. And Bouncy Boy, while being a beneficial Sonic to have, not a good Metal Sonic when you have actual Metal Sonic waiting for you to fight as well. You can't really capitalize on bounce strats when Metal Sonic is perpetually looming over the battlefield with a hitbox and invulnerability, just stopping you from staying in the center of the screen. It's really, really rotten to start with Metal Sonic as your first Sonic, because he just gets in the way of any strats you may have for the next metal. We see the difference that made because Zyzax is already in the next boss fight, while Popo is just starting the act.
The worst part about that is that was his exact pattern the last race too. Just the worst possible RNG, the second time in a row. And Zyzax just finishing Gadget 2, while Popo has just approached it.
I will say again, the R stands for rotten, not random. That was truly rotten, Metal Generator.
Going into Panic Puppet 1 for Zyzax. Just an even more heftier lead, and like what can Popo really done there? What do you do?
What do you imagine the morale is like when you see that happen in this kind of a setting? When you know you're going up against the world record, when you know you're going up against someone of the caliber of Zyzax, and then you get some of the worst possible RNG, knowing that you might already be behind in the race as it is. Like, that is crippling to think about.
It's just like a backlight beatdown. It's like just looking at the seeds alone, it seems to already be an uphill battle in and of itself. But, you'll never count another player out because, things can happen. You never know. But when the game beats you down to a pulp when you are already behind, that's just, that's just a slap in the face. It's like it's already bad enough. Why make it even worse and give Zyzax the best RNG? But, it's just what happens. That's just how the game throws its punches.
So we see about a minute behind on this. Yeah, about a minute and a second or two behind. So Popo has a huge uphill climb, and like we said, it was the same thing as last race. All Zyzax really has to do is make it through this boss fight, and once they're through this boss fight, the rest of the game's pretty much done. Like, the biggest threat is behind you, and we've already seen that they both seem pretty competent at handling the final boss of this run easily enough, and they honestly have both been pretty competent in handling the penultimate boss as well. But we do know that Act 1's boss can definitely be the bigger problem.
We've seen Zyzax get an IL world record on this stage, so
yeah,
like he's definitely competent on doing this fight and the level respectively really well.
So we're going to see Zyzax. They're going to try and hold on to this lightning shield again, so that way they don't have to worry about laser phase just ruining things for them. But as long as they have that lightning shield, there is no threat. And even if they lose the lightning shield, probably knowing how to position Eggman in the next phase can definitely still make the situation easy enough.
Getting another 3 cycle from Zyzax here? This looks like another 3 cycle.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, if he can get
another
a really good RNG fight here, this could be a big one. This could be
2. Zyzax getting 2 hits. See what Eggman does. Gonna do another zoom.
Hope for a laser here.
Tails.
No,
it's not gonna be a laser because he's not at the top of the screen.
Right,
2, 3. Gets caught by Tails, and it doesn't matter what the phase is at this point. He's got a lightning shield.
Getting hit there.
Spoke too soon, but it's okay. He does still have. But Eggman rushes off. See, he's gonna lose time every time Eggman. This
could be
do anything.
I just want to remind you, this happened to Zyzex before. He's gotten multiple lasers before, and
Oh God!
if
All right, but
this
now
kinda
Eggman's gonna be in a
happened
Eggman's gonna be in a much easier position to hit now. See?
oh, getting the hit.
See,
there.
that was his goal. Zyzex would, anytime when Eggman's at the top of the screen, Zyzex is going to want to try and force Eggman to tackle from the top of the screen and make him go through the bottom, because then he knows that no matter what Eggman does, he has a good solution to hit him. So
Very
we have a
smart
boss
play.
fight apart. He definitely lost some time there, but it's not enough time for Popo. Like, even if Popo does like excellent execution for the entirety of this fight, we're still going to need to see a catastrophe from Zyzex for the decision on this to change.
And we still have Popo just trying to get a good fight here overall. He could get some bad luck here if
One,
if he
two,
doesn't play nice.
doesn't lose the shield. That's good.
Still
But I
keeping
think
it.
he's
on
only
top
at 3
one.
hits. I don't think he's eligible for the laser, and he did. He took the safety there. He did not go.
He
Tails
still didn't get a
catching him.
hit. Still
Tails
didn't have
caught
a
him
hit
before
here.
the hit. Oh, you know he's got to be mad at that.
Okay, he's
Tails
on top.
caught
He's on
him
top
right
now.
there. All right, he's on top. He could laser phase. He is gonna laser phase.
Can he make it up there?
He did.
Yeah, there we go.
But it was only 1 hit left by then. But still, he definitely. It's rotten to see it happen, but right now Zyzex is just firmly in the lead.
It's on a comfortable pace. You know, it seems like he's only 20, 30 seconds in, but this cutscene going into PP2 is quite a long one.
It takes a long time to get from this result screen to Act 2. It may not seem long to someone who plays this casually, but when you're in a speedrun setting, it is astronomical amount of time, especially when there's a race involved and you know that every second you spend on this, your opponent is just gaining ground.
Going up the nut, taking the fire shield to the left path. Looking like a really clean PP2. Yeah, there's not much left Popo can hope for.
Yeah, this is still a minute difference between the two.
Yeah, just starting at the start of PP2, getting the fire shield, but Zyzex is approaching to the final boss. Do some last few jumps here, rolling over, taking the red springs, taking the bottom path downwards, going into the boss arena.
Into the arena right now. So here we see it. We got a minute separating the two. Zyzex would have to have a catastrophe. I've said that numerous times. I'm sorry if I sound like a broken record, but right now, it's going to take a lot for this boss to end this run for Zyzex. Because even if he's taking these hits, like you see, you can collect the rings back, and the rings are the most important part. This isn't a pit where the rings just disappear as soon as you take a hit. You've always got a safety net if you're smart about how you move around the screen, even when you take a hit. So it's going to be very difficult. You look at that, he's going to take a hit, doesn't matter. He collects rings. It's fine.
Yeah, still got a bunch, yeah. Just being smart in your positioning and grabbing the rings and dodging is like, there's not much to really worry about. Of course, you can lose cycles, but cycles isn't over a minute, so that's still really
it's not going to be that big a difference. So here we go into the last phase of the final boss.
Might be GG for Zyzex.
What is this time right now?
This is another 27 is looking like. 2 27s in one set. That's insane. It's phenomenal
This
play
is
by Zyzex.
insane.
Clearly worthy
Yo.
contender of world record holder.
Absolutely.
27.
And you know what? Again, despite the results, Popo's no one to scoff at. Popo went into winner's bracket, round 1, first match of winner's bracket, and took a win off of the odds-on favorite for the whole tournament. So that's still going to be a morale boost. Popo may not be walking away with the 2, but still getting that 1 win against Zyzex is still going to be a nice morale booster. They've got plenty of time until tomorrow because loser's bracket and everything will start tomorrow, yes?
Yes, and Popo stands don't have much to fret. We still have Popo in the tournament. He's just gonna be in the losers bracket side.
Yeah, he's going to be in the loser's bracket. And again, like when you take a win off of Zyzex, you know that your next round, like you can get some practice in before your next round. You know that you can improve. You know that you can definitely try and up the consistency. You can find what you struggled with in the tournament itself and practice it, get more consistent at it. And Popo can definitely go into loser's bracket and still make a difference in the bracket and still take some people out, maybe even make their way back up and face Zyzex again. You never know. This when you have, again, I said this earlier in the match, but like when you have winners bracket round 1. So seed 1 versus seed 8, and both players have wins. That shows that the skill gap is not nearly as massive as you would expect in most tournaments. Like, this can go either way. Ooh, Popo
taking a death there.
Popo taking the death. See, that's really bad. I think Popo at this point might be a little tilting. We don't know. Let's see. They're still gonna try and finish this run out though. Everyone, give your energy to Popo. Let this
please.
last run of the day finish strong. So let's see it go.
Gone through so many games today, so absolutely give him your energy. He's gone through the gauntlet just for day 1, especially considering he's playing his winner's side game round 1 in day 1.
Yeah. And he did do 2 consecutive rounds back to back, one of them being a best of 3. So, like, Popo's definitely got a lot of play today.
Yeah, he absolutely played the most games out of every player in this first day. He's played a grand total of, I believe, 7 games, going into all the way to game 3 against Rafflemere, going all the way to game 3 versus Zyzex, and going and playing his first game against escapes me. I'll pull out the schedule away. But yes, he's played over 7 games today, which is the most out of everyone. So he's got to be absolutely drained.
All right, here we go. Last phase. But look at that ring count. That is so scary.
Yes, his first game was Gym. So yes, 7 full games.
All right, gets 3 hits on that side. Oh, see Popo's spooky position. There it is. All right, so just got to get this last hit over here. You see them lining themselves up on the left side of the screen so that they can jump in a more safe position. They knew they didn't have to get more than 1 hit, so they didn't have to juggle Sonic. So they went for the safe last hit, and that safe last hit got them the game. They didn't take away the win, but that's still fine. They finished strong. Good way to end day 1. Good way to start the winner's bracket. So big round of applause and GG's to both players. And we'll see Zyzex continue on the winner's bracket, and they will take on all comers while Popo move into the loser's bracket, and they'll see what they can do from there. I think this is going to be a good tournament.
Yeah, it's looking really nice. It's getting pretty tight on the very end here. We got a lot of big heavy hitters going into day 2 here.
Thank you guys. Thank you, Kid. Thank you, Joey, for commentating. That was great. Great to watch those matches. And yeah, like they said, day 2 tomorrow, guys. We're gonna do it all again tomorrow. Let's see, who's gonna make it all the way, who's gonna take home the trophy. Also, after, you guys are gonna want to stick around tomorrow because after the final match, we're gonna have an announcement, a special announcement. So
yeah, look forward to that.
But yeah, without further ado, let's find someone to raid, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Check the schedule one more time if you want to make sure what time everything's happening. It's a 9 a.m. my time, Eastern time, New York time.
All right, so stick around for the raid. Don't go anywhere. Show some love, some cat boos to whoever we go and see. Also, F's in chat for Team 2, who just lost all their points. I'm so sorry.
Alright guys, we're gonna raid the sound defense. Yeah. Hopefully, it looks like he just finished a run, so I don't know if he's ending his stream, but I'm gonna send it to him anyways. Again, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much. Thanks for all the tips to the prize pool today. I appreciate all of it. I appreciate all the viewers. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for another all-day tournament. Should be fun. Alright, peace guys.